Is it possible to win a national championship without touching the controller? What I mean by this is going to be a dynasty mode where I can only be the coach. I can call all the plays, I can set up audibles, but once that ball is snapped, it's all up to the CPU. This is a rebuild like I've never done before, and I'm anticipating this to be quite a challenge, so I'm choosing a mid-level school in Illinois. I've got head coach Drewski Bossman, aka me. Do you like my khakis? There was no time limit to this rebuild, but I think we'll go one season at a time per video. I'm going to be playing every game live, no simulations. And you know, with a challenge like this, I'm starting to think about recruiting. Awareness is going to be more important than ever. You see, when I'm usually controlling the players, our team becomes dominant well before they hit 90 overall. And then I usually just choose like speed or like the dominant traits and completely ignore awareness. But when it's all the CPU, their intelligence and intangibles becomes extremely valuable. And I want a mid-level school because I want a challenge, but I don't want it to be like an extremely impossible rebuild because I've never stepped in this kind of rebuild before. I'm just going to be watching alongside you guys. Once that ball is snapped, I'm just going to be the biggest hype man ever for those players. But it's up to them to make all the plays on the field. Hey, but at least this way you won't see me missing tackles like I used to on defense. I'm going to be using my old Rocket City playbooks too. I've got two of them here. I got the Pro Style and Spread. I think I'll start out with Spread, but I've got both of them in my arsenal. Illinois is a 3-star school right now. We are in the Big Ten, so it's going to be an extremely challenging one because I've added Oregon, USC, UCLA all into this conference. And you know what is funny? There's so many teams in the Big 12 in real life going into next season that I can't even make it a 1-to-1 recreation in NCAA anymore. Because there's like, what, 18 teams in the Big 10 now? And you can only have up to 16 in this game. But we are an 83 overall, 81 overall offense, and 85 defense. So that is actually pretty good to start out. In terms of our conference, though, we're projected to be number 6 in our side of the Big 10 in the West. And on the other side, there's still some dominant teams. Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State. And now we're adding in Washington, UCLA, Oregon, USC. That's not even all the teams in real life we could have added. Certainly will be a challenge. Of course, like any rebuild, the goal is to win a national championship. But as we begin our journey, of course, we need to know what's on our team to start out. First off, let's look at the shot caller on offense, our quarterback battle. So I think we have a clear and away starting quarterback in Zane Powers. The reason I say this is he's our most senior quarterback. He's a redshirt sophomore. He's got a good arm, 86 throw power, 82 accuracy, but the most important part for him is his 83 awareness. So he definitely has the most experience, which is going to be crucial for a series like this. He's got some solid speed at 74, 92 acceleration, so I won't be afraid to run him if we have to. 67 carrying is serviceable as well. However, if we want some real speed at that position, we do have a valuable player in Johnny Crosby. The downside with Johnny Crosby is he is younger and inexperienced. He only has 53 awareness. His arm is not as special either at 82 throw power, 79 accuracy. Definitely a better runner though, 89 speed, and he's got elusiveness at 84, carrying is up to 71. So he could be an option quarterback. He would need some reps to improve that awareness. So maybe we'll mix him in here and there. Moving over to the running backs. Ricky Thorne's going to be our starting running back. He's a redshirt junior, 5'11", 205 pounds. The thing is with Ricky, he is a little bit slower at 81 speed, but he does have some great acceleration at 94. His awareness is high at 85, break tackle 86, so he's definitely going to be like a short yardage back, I think, is going to be his strongest suit. Catching is a little rough at 57, but I'm not going to knock a running back for having bad catching necessarily. If we want some speed, our backup Jet McCarron is that guy. He's a redshirt sophomore, and he's actually larger than Ricky Thorne at 6'1", 235 pounds, which is pretty big for a running back. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 agility, a little bit lower awareness at 77, less break tackle, carrying, elusiveness, basically everything else over there. So I'm interested to see how he does when he's the CPU version, because if it was just me controlling, I'd probably trot Jet McCarron out there just because speed is overpowered in this game. But we'll experiment with both of them. I'm not always leaning too heavily on one back unless he's just a completely dominant player, which I don't think we have that just yet. Unfortunately, this team has no fullback, so I can't show anything there. However, our wide receivers, we got some pretty good ones, I think. Our number 1 wide receiver is a redshirt senior, Izzy Franklin. Of course, he's an impact player. 5'10", 180 pounds, solid speed at 88, 98 agility, awareness 85, that's very high. Catching is 89, so he's going to be our main target here in season 1. Very skilled player, hoping we can lean on him. We also have some nice developmental players here too. Skizzy Moon is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most out of the bunch. 78 overall as a redshirt freshman. Pretty high overall at such a young player. Do need to develop him. He's only got 55 awareness, but 81 catching, 81 route running. That's very good for a young player. Not very fast though at only 86, but that should improve as he develops. We also have Moulton Ellerby, who's a much lower overall. The catching isn't there yet. The awareness isn't there yet, but he is our fastest wide receiver at 94 speed. And I always think it's good to inject some speed in the wide wide receiver room. Now going over to the defense, our impact players, or number one on that list is of course going to be Rex Gordon. He's our highest overall rated player by far. He's at 98 overall, 6'2", 295 pounds. He is a senior, so we only get him for 1 year. Got to take advantage of that. 98 awareness, the tackle, power moves, finesse moves, block shedding, and pursuit are all above 90. He's also got 89 hit power, so he's going to be a machine on the defensive line. He can contribute in the pass rush and in the run stopping game. Expect him to be a strong force on our defensive line. On the opposite end of him is going to be Kip Towers, who's a very good 92 overall. He's also a redshirt senior though, so we only get him for 1 season as well. Good awareness here, good tackling, good power moves, block shedding, and pursuit. He's a very similar player, just slightly less powerful than Rex Gordon. Got a cool name too, Kip Towers. I don't know why it just fits like a defensive end. And then my personal favorite name on the defense is Goku Pixels. I just imagine some parents are just kind of think they're funny naming their kid Goku like the anime character. Let's see if he can live up to that hype. He's got 90 speed at the linebacker position, which is awesome. Good awareness at 85, tackling 87, pursuit 88. He's got some pass rush ability, 81 power moves, 85 finesse. Not the best coverage linebacker, but that's okay. We can keep him in the pass rush if we need to. He can stop the run and rush the quarterback. Those are our impact players for year one, but of course we have many contributors on this team. We got a tight end that has some nice blocking ability, 82 overall Orson Rankus. We also have a pretty solid offensive line, 88 overall left tackle. We got a 91 overall left guard, 80 overall right guard. Very solid, and usually it takes a while for me to build up a strong offensive line in these rebuilds, so to have a strong one right from the get-go is such a blessing. Some funny names here too: Jax Pens, Max Akers, Limp Crouton, Z Frost Haas, and Rhett Sampson. Some other funny names I like on the defensive side of the ball are number one corner Taxi Turbo, Ernie Voltron at the defensive tackle spot. And moving over to the special teams, our kicker Yuri Zoldyk, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. He's got 84 kick power, 89 accuracy. At punter, we got Amon Gus. Very on the nose. He's not very good, at least on paper, but I imagine on paper is going to translate to the field as well. What's good about Illinois is we are in the Big Ten, and they are currently the highest rated conference in this game. So we do get the A+ grade for that, which is a huge advantage in recruiting. We also have A pro potential right from the get-go, as well as A academic prestige. So Illinois has a lot to offer here. So when we look at our team needs, number one, we got to get a fullback. Like, come on, guys. We can't win games without that. We also have wide receiver need, tight end needs, which are some very fun positions to recruit. But of course, I'm always looking for offensive linemen and quarterbacks just because I feel like you need to. And on defense, we need to focus on defensive linemen because we're losing all of our stars next season. And speaking of recruiting, here's a couple of guys that I've noticed right from my early searches. By far, the most high-profile recruit on our board is Jason Newsome. He's the number 24 recruit in the entire country, the number 2 quarterback overall. And he was on our list from the get-go. We're number 5 on his interest board. Got some weekly bonus points that are looking good for him. And if we look at his attributes, 90 throw power, 85 accuracy. He's slow as molasses though, 59 speed, but I'm not really worried about it in a series like this. Usually I prefer scramblers to bail me out of bad situations or slow reads, I guess I could say. But when it's up to the CPU, you know what, heck, you can stand in the pocket all you want, as long as you can make the throws. And with those kind of attributes, I believe in him. So that'd be a great target for us. If we have a backup there, we also have the number 11 overall quarterback who has some interest in us, 90 throw power, 79 accuracy. We don't have necessarily a need for quarterback, but when we have talent like that, might as well throw a dart at it. Fullback, the number 3 fullback in the country, Andrew Sanders, is interested in Illinois. Would be sweet to have a good fullback like this on the team. I don't have any like high profile wide receiver just yet, but a lot of these guys, including Brad Sutherland, he looks like he could be a great developmental receiver. His catching is kind of low at 62 right now, but when you see 91 route running, spec catch in traffic, and release all very high, this guy's ceiling is pretty strong. He is a JUCO player though, so we have to keep that in mind. He only has a limited time to develop. As far as tight end goes, the number 6 tight end in the country, Johnny Bullock, blocking tight end with some solid catching attributes here, 79 catching. He would be a great addition to the team. Tight ends are notoriously difficult to get recruited in this game though, so we'll try our best. A lot of talented defensive end prospects. I think my favorite here is Ralph Jones, number 8 defensive end in the country, a freshman with 87 power moves, 87 finesse. That's just awesome. 4-star recruit. Would be amazing to get him on our team. Number 3 corner, Alvin Mack as well. He's interested. We don't need a corner necessarily, but you got to have some good talent in there. We don't really have a strong cornerback room at the moment. And you know I love some athletes, so I've got those scattered around as well. Some good potential running back prospects and receiver prospects out here. Of course, we're going to be doing this challenge on Heisman difficulty. Only going to start with 6-minute quarters, and I think I'm going to keep the player minimum speed threshold around 30. But I'm willing to adjust all these, including the sliders later on. I'm leaving them as default to start out because I have no idea what the CPU versus CPU gameplay is going to look like. Our schedule for this this first season, it's going to be a tough one. Now, we start off with a tune-up game against FCS Midwest. Then we got Miami of Ohio. Then we get straight into conference play, which includes Oregon and USC now, just as a reminder. We go on the road at number 15 Oregon and then have to play number 6 USC at home. Those are going to be some tough challenges for us, but I feel like we got a strong team. We might be able to make a push here. Then we got Nebraska, Bowling Green, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Indiana, Iowa, Purdue, and Northwestern. Some tough matchups there, but it could be much worse. So I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think the prediction will be for our record for season 1? And how many years will it take me to win a national championship with this team, if it even happens at all? I've never really done a series like this where I do one season at a time too, so let me know if you like this kind of setup. Drewski Bossman starting out at level 10. I'm putting all of my points in recruiting as I usually do because I feel like that's the best way to build a strong team. But who knows, maybe game management will become even more important now that it's all about the on-the-field play. We don't really have strong coordinators at this moment either, but if we have a few good seasons, I'm sure good coaches will show up. Our debut game against FCS Midwest. I wanted a tune-up game just to get the feel of this. I mean, we should win this game with ease. We are over 20 overall points above them, so we should really win this by like more than 3 scores, but we'll see how it actually plays out on the field. By the way, everyone on my team is a completely made-up player. I changed the name of everyone on this team just because I wanted a unique feel to it. I prefer to use made-up characters just because I can get more immersed. First kick is going to be returnable. We got Jet McCarron, the backup running back, who just decides to run out of bounds. Interesting. Drewski Bossman's coaching my first game here at Illinois, sending out that starting QB, Zane Powers. As you can see, I can call the audibles right here, but after the snap, it's all up to them. So let's go with the pass on our first play, actually. We got that corner route. He sees some Zane Powers. Already got himself a first down to Coronado Watson. Got to get those running backs involved too. Ricky Thorne, RB1. Pretty solid here, 4-yard gain. Let's go back to the pass here. He had guys open, and he eventually found our number 1, Izzy Franklin. He's going to be a stud this year, at least I hope. One thing I can't do is motion players out, unfortunately. Somebody get open for him. Oh, Zane's going down. Wow, he just blew by our offensive line. We just broke down. What the heck happened? Means we're going to have to throw it here on 2nd down since it's 2nd and 18. Dropping it on the drag route. That's Skizzy Moon. A lot of these players I highlighted before the game are getting involved early. I think because it's game 1, this is already 4-down territory for me. So we're going to be running the ball here on 3rd down. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Let's go, Ricky. Oh, not much happening after that. Ended up losing a yard. I want to establish what kind of coach I am early. Like, we could punt the ball here. Well, let's go for it. Somebody get there. He's got guys turned around. Find somebody. Oh, no. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Zane looked like he was panicking back there. I've surely had somebody open. I was kind of just watching him break down back there. But I wonder if this is what it feels like when you guys watch me play quarterback, missing reads. Probably a little bit frustrating. So I know how you guys feel now. Yeah, going for that early is putting my defense in a tough spot. But we're a much better team on paper, so they should be able to hold them. Hopefully the fans don't turn on me this early, though. This would be an embarrassing loss, especially in my first game ever to FCS. We can't let that happen. They're going to be dropping off short. Oh, the tackling's looking rough. Pushing them out of bounds. They're already in the red zone. We're crumbling. I need these defensive ends to get involved. They're the star power on our defense. We got a 98 overall in that D-line. Better make an impact. Oh, there we go. I mean, that was on that running back running into their offensive lineman. But there's Kip Towers. Nobody there. Oh, but he heard the footsteps. He drops it. It's going to be 4th down. He drills the field goal. 3-0. Not a great start for us. And it looks like not a great start for Michigan either. Another returnable kick for Jets. Oh, Goku was almost there with the block. I do want to utilize both quarterbacks, especially because Johnny Crosby, our backup, has that kind of speed. But how will he handle the option plays? He's making the right read right here, but he's not going north and south. He was a little too much east and west right there. At least he got the first down, but could have turned that into like 20 yards. I'm using the RCU spread playbook in this first one, so it's a lot of like shotgun formation. But we have pretty fast quarterbacks, so I think we can utilize that. And Ricky's ripping off another good run. Ooh, safeties are pressing up. Let's take advantage of that. See if we can get a guy open deep. Oh, he's got somebody. Diving catch, Skizzy Moon. Man, these receivers are already playing very well. Zane is 4 for 4. He's been sacked twice, but he has not missed a throw. Hit him with a play action. Oh, he's quickly throwing this one to Coronado again. 5 for 5 to start the year for Zane Powers. Going back to Ricky, and look at that offensive line go. What a blessing that is to have. We've had a balanced attack too. I'm feeling good about this offense right now. Quieting down the crowd. Zane's in control. Handed it off to Ricky, who's just gonna, oh, I thought he was gonna get into the end zone, but he's stopped short of it. Let's keep pounding the ball on the ground. Don't even need to go in a goal line formation. Keep them spread out like this. This is how our offense seems to run best. It looks like Ricky was tired, so we're gonna hand this off to Jet McCarron, our backup, who's gonna get into the end zone for our first ever points and our first ever touchdown. 6 points for number 6. Can you tell he is a Zach Warren fan? Looks like I do have to kick the ball for our team, just like you have to do it in Madden. That's okay. Fans are loving it. They're back in my side. They're no longer upset. They see the potential of this offense. It's an option play. He's got the pitch, man. He's ripping it off for a big one, breaking the tackle. Darren McDowell's the last line of defense. They're going to be throwing it here on second down. I think we have it mostly covered up. Oh, and he forced a pass. Good coverage, everybody. Need some pressure from that defensive end. Oh, they're just throwing it short. They just nickel and dime us for every first down here. I mean, there's just too much time to throw. He's able to find his man for another first down. Pass defense has been a little bit suspicious. They're going option play near the goal line. He has some nice speed, and he's going to drag us into the end zone. Oh, man. Do not want to have a shootout with FCS, especially in my first ever coaching appearance. That would be rough. Fans are back to hating me. Look, I'm an offensive coach. That's why you hired me, all right? Not a defensive coach. And you can't blame my horrible tackling ability. It's all on the CPU. It would look much worse if I was controlling them. Let's just be honest. Another returnable kick. Let's go, Jet. I want to see you turn one into a touchdown one of these days. I know you got that kind of home run speed. They actually have a better offense than us so far. Let's just go back to the run. I mean, they're not really stacking the box just yet. And Ricky's just been money, so let's keep the foot on the gas pedal if that's the case. 5.5 yards per carry. That's very good efficiency. Give me some more Johnny Crosby on the option. He hasn't missed a read yet. Even with his 50 awareness, and he's throwing a guy off of him right there. I love to see that. He's a pretty big guy, too. Not worried about him taking hits necessarily. Ooh, do we gamble here and throw it? Might as well. Why not? Hit him with the play action. Not an easy throw, but he makes it. Johnny Crosby can throw the ball, too. Let's send Pitt Matthews just on a streak here. Oh, we got the left side, though. Do you see him? He's just going to drop it short. That's a misread right there. I know Zane has the arm strength to get it to the end zone in a situation like that. At least on paper, it looks like that, but he didn't do it right there. 6 for 6, though. I'll take it. Got to utilize both running backs, of course. Here's Jet McCarron on a little counter play. Can he get the blocks? Yes, he can, but he's... Oh, the ball carrier vision is just not as good. Did well, though. 4 yards is not bad at all. Oh, right side. Oh, he threw it way too early. Oh, but he's breaking the tackle. Skizzy Moon. What a play. That was a risky ball, but Zane has not had an incompletion thus far, and I think a lot of it has to do with these great receivers. There's an opportunity for Ricky to score. It's a draw play, and he's running into traffic. Still gets a yard. You know, let's run up to the line. Let's get him a touchdown. Get in there, Ricky. Oh, he's short again, but he gets another yard. Let's switch up the formation. Third time's the charm, Ricky. Go, go, go. Touchdown. Untouched on that one. So both of our running backs have now scored a touchdown. Really thanks to this offensive line. They've been good. But keep in mind, this is only an FCS school. This is meant to be a tune-up game. Now I need some production from the defense. He's trying to run it, and we're going to bring him down right here. Sent the corners on the blitz, and it paid off. And it looks like they're going to be in a 2-minute drill, so we're sending out the cover 4. Let's see if we can get an interception on this play. Swim move from that defensive end. Putting pressure on him. Oh, Koku almost picked that off. Hilarious name. I love it. Only sent 2 on the blitz. It's up for grabs, and they don't even turn around. 4th and 13. There we go, defense. Oh, no. That's going to be a penalty. We roughed the punter. That's not what you want to see, especially at this point in the game. Did they throw the flag? Oh, my goodness. I don't think they did. Wow. Well, I mean, I definitely saw the punter go down, but I'll look the other way if I have to. Yes, I'll take the ball. Oh, check down. That's going to be the first incompletion for Zane today. 7 of 8. Good streak he had going there. We got to hit that drag route. He's sending it in a double coverage, and Skizzy Moon does it again. The talented freshman continues to make play after play. That was awesome. I mean, what the heck, Zane? You really trust this guy. Oh, Ricky has the blocks. He's getting into the end zone. Touchdown. He has been a force. Bouncing off a guy. Reading the blocking lanes. That was a sight to behold. I'm feeling more and more confident in this team already. Quarterback trying to scramble again. Oh my goodness, he got surprising speed here. This quarterback continues to take off. This time he's hitting the turf. Rex making a good break on the inside. Oh, breaking tackles. Thankfully, we had backup to stop him right there. Quarterback tried to sprint away a couple of times. They're going to throw it one last time. Heaving it as far as he can throw it. I think he overthrew it. Oh, Oh my goodness, that thing was bouncing around all over the place. We're going to halftime, up 21-10. Great debut game so far. Now, this definitely looks like a QB keeper right up the middle. I could see that all the way, and so did our defense. Oh, we're sending some linebackers on the blitz. I don't know if I like this. Need the pressure to get there, and it's going to be intercepted. That's our cornerback. Can he take it the distance? No one's near him. Touchdown. Taxi Turbo, another one of my favorite names on this team. Took it all the way back. I was trying to fire up this defense, calling them out, and here they are making some plays here in the third quarter with a pick six. And now we're starting to look like the more dominant team. Kip Towers diving at his ankles, and that's going to be a sack. I mean, this quarterback keeps trying to slip away. Doesn't he know our defensive ends are the best part about our defense? Oh, Goku around the edge, slamming that running back down for a TFL. Only sending 3. But we got Rex Gordon and Kip Towers. Let's see if they can get back there. Can we get a coverage sack? He's having to throw it out of bounds, so that'll get us the football. We're going to try a screen pass here. He's patient with it. Finds Ricky, who's following the blocks quite well here, and he's going to get the first down. Well done, everybody. You can see, like, when players start to get fired up and get some momentum building, Ricky is already in the orange there. Means he's got the hot hand, basically. And so does Skizzy Moon, who's had an impressive game. No drops so far, 5 catches, 110 yards. He's one of those guys I want to build around. Think we might be able to find somebody. Oh, he's testing the corner, and he's got Skizzy Moon again. Wow, 6 catches, 118 receiving yards. Good reads from Ricky right there, and that's going to be first and goal. I'm liking our running backs. Hand it off to him again right there. The blocks are there. And he's going to get in for another touchdown. We have a strong running unit. He's going off again. Man, we might need to start looking at some QB spies because he's been killing us with his legs. Yeah, Goku's the spy over there in the middle, number 27. Can't miss him with that, like, arm wrap thing. The arm brace, I guess. There we go. He's taking off. Goku's right there to contain him. Well, now I know that's what he likes to do. Goku, that's your job the rest of the game then. Oh, we're getting back there. Forced the fumble. Offensive lineman has it. That's going to be a loss of 7. Ernie Voltron, the defensive tackle, forcing that ball out. Oh, he's got Skizzy Moon again. He's been so dominant today. 7th catch of the game. He's sending it again. Oh my goodness. These guys have a great connection. 8 catches, 143 yards. Sensational debut. It's making me want to keep drawing up plays for him. He's got a one-on-one matchup there on the corner. They're trying to go out wide to him. He's just going to hit the tight end here for a big gain. Jeff Moss. Keeper for Johnny Crosby on the option play, and that's going to be another first down. We're just well in control at this point. It's obvious that we are the superior team. Oh, you got to hit that tight end. Oh, he's going back to his favorite target, Skizzy Moon, who gets himself a touchdown. First passing touchdown for Zane Powers. It's so obvious who his favorite target is. Wow. Skizzy Moon, welcome to the show. Efficient debut for this team. We cruise to a win. Some big performances, especially from like Ricky Thorne and Skizzy Moon. 3 rushing touchdowns for Ricky. A bajillion yards for Skizzy. Great debut game for a lot of players. Zane Powers, 17 of 19, 228 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Johnny Crosby was 2 for 2, 29 yards. Ricky Thorne was very efficient, 5 attempts per carry, 95 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jet McCarron only had 2 carries today, but he got a touchdown for himself as well, and Johnny Crosby ran the option efficiently. Skizzy Moon, welcome to the show, man. 9 catches, 151 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Coronado Watson was also good. Izzy Franklin. Everybody, like the receivers were great today. So was the offensive line. A lot of pancakes for almost every offensive lineman. A couple of sacks today. Ernie Voltron, Kip Towers, and Connie Forts. And of course, we had a pick 6 from our number 1 cornerback, Taxi Turbo. In our first game, we had 371 yards of total offense and 42 points. I'd say that's pretty good. Second game, and we already got a prospect visiting, and it is our first game in the rain, which I assume we're going to see a lot here in this series. NCAA is just known for the rain games. Miami of Ohio, they're not a highly ranked team, so this should be another win for us as long as we focus and take care of business. This is going to be a little weird. They're wearing some bright red jerseys. We're wearing some bright orange. But thankfully, it's all the CPU, so I don't have to worry about like making any reads and throwing it to the wrong team. Ricky had a great debut last week, and here he is getting a first down on his first carry. I like these matchups we got out here from the rip. Good check down. Ricky's got some good hands there. Nearly another first down. Oh, great blocks from that right guard. Ricky's making it happen. He has gotten the ball at every single play so far, and he has been extremely efficient. Hit the drag route or the check down. I mean, he just loves finding Ricky here. Gonna lose 4 right there, but he's gotten the ball every play. Nice read. That one's to the backup running back, Jet McCarron, utilizing our halfbacks early. Well, they're pressed up. I'm gonna take a chance deep, actually. Someone's gonna win on the line. I can just feel it. You got the running back, actually. No, wait, he's got a guy open wide over the middle of the field. It's Pitt Matthews. We got an early touchdown. What a dime from Zane. Way to stand tall in the pocket, right over the middle of the field. I'm glad we switched up the play. This is a scrambler, too. We had to deal with that last week against FCS, and this guy's ripping off a long one on the first play. Wow, the counter play, that's ripping off a big one. Their offense has been more productive than I anticipated. It's clear our defense is our biggest hole. 3rd and 8 inside the 20-yard line. They're going to go screen pass. Do my guys make this stop? Yes, they do. That'll hold them to a field goal attempt. Kick is good. Got a 7-3 lead. Just going with a quick pass. You got that tight end all day. Break a tackle. There we go. Keeping them chains moving. They're pressed up again, so we're going 4 verts. And we got somebody on the right corner. He saw him. Skizzy Moon, the star of the first game, not able to get into the end zone, but a 50-yard bomb on this play. Zane is a perfect 7 for 7 to start this first quarter. And this close to the end zone, I think the right thing to do is hand it to the running back and let him walk it in. Our offense continues to roll on. Oh, great read from Rex Gordon. Just throwing down the quarterback for a TFL. Oh, no. We missed a tackle, and they're able to turn that into a first down. Get him, Rex. Okay, he hits the quarterback. We need some corner help. Maybe some tackling help, too. Goku's got to bring him down. He's trying to run away, and we're going to stop him this time. Had some linebackers ready to contain him. There goes quarterback again. What are we doing? Come on, 17. You could have definitely tackled him in the backfield. One-on-one ball. Oh, what a play! I thought the wide receiver was going to catch it, but he swatted it out of his hands. You got that tight end. Oh my goodness, he just dropped it. Nobody was near him in the end zone. He could have had a touchdown. So they're going to line up for another field goal here. Kicks it through the uprights, making it 14-6. Oh, I didn't even see him, but he got Pitt Matthews again. Dude, Zane has been perfect. I think it's no question he is our starting quarterback, especially when we want to throw the football. Skizzy Moon on the left side and one-on-one coverage. I like those odds. He did beat him, but we got Izzy Franklin on the other side for a first down. I'll take it. We're going to try a read option, of course, with Johnny Crosby, and this one's going to Ricky Thorne. Can he break the tackle? No, he can't. Airing it out of bounds. So now it's 4th and 3. I guess we just take the points, right? No reason to force anything here. This should be an easy win. As long as we take care of business, and taking the field goals when you get an opportunity to do it is taking care of business. They get the ball first here in the 3rd quarter. We've only held them to 2 field goals, which has been pretty solid today. Oh, and he's trying to scramble out to the right side. That's going to be a mistake. That's going to lose him 6 yards. Kip Towers holding down that right side. Oh, Goku, you were one-on-one with the running back and got bulldozed. That's a little embarrassing, mate. I mean, look at this. You had a chance for the TFL and you just got bonked in the face. Nice defense. Oh, he ends up catching it anyway. What a crazy circus play. The defender had his hands up to bat it away, but he ended up tipping it up into the receiver's hands. Get there, Rex. Another tackle for loss. 3 on the game for him. Rex again. No way. Back to back. Make it 4 tackles for loss. 3rd and 16. It's got to be a pass. Get through. No touchdown again on this drive. What are they going to do? It's 4th and 10. Yeah, they're lining up for the field goal. They tack on 3 more points. We're holding on to an 8-point lead. Let's go Johnny Crosby, triple option. Oh, he breaks off the tackle, gets a block from his running back. All that just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and 13. Not a great drive to start out this half for us. Oh, Izzy Franklin beat him, but he's got a safety bracketing him. That's Coronado Watson. That's for 24 yards and a first down. Zane has stood in the pocket strong today and made some beautiful throws. This one's off to Ricky, who's getting the first down and more. Over the middle, that's Skizzy Moon, who's dragging his weight for a first down. Man, we keep converting on 3rd and long. It's a good fight from this defense. What? We're switching offensive linemen at the last second? What are we doing? Little weird strategy, but it's actually working. Ricky's going for 18 yards on that one. Maybe the old lineman shuffle is the secret to getting big yards. It's like Jet gets some carries too. Oh, he's just untouched straight to the end zone. Jet McCarron touchdown. Rex again. I mean, they keep doing these runs out to the left. And then this is the 5th tackle for loss for Rex Gordon today. And it seems like deja vu every time he does it. He's throwing it. He's got a guy on the corner route. Man, off of 3rd and long, they convert. We're going to try to send a blitz. We're going to show it too. No fear. And we're shutting down that quarterback. They knew we were coming at him and they tried to do an option anyway. This is 100% going to be a pass. We're going to press up on the line. It's a screen pass. Oh, almost picked off. 20 has been all over it. He's been batting balls. No pause. 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. Can we get some pressure on the quarterback? Tight end over the middle. He dropped it again. That guy could have had a touchdown earlier. He could have had a 4th down conversion here. He yet again drops it. He's definitely getting yelled at on the sidelines. I mean, they're pressed up. Let's try and gamble here. Let's just put this game away with Zane. Somebody win. Nobody won their matchup. Oh, but he finds a way to get it to Pitt Matthews, who might take it the distance. He's had a hell of a game. 2nd receiving touchdown for him. 63 yards to the house. What a throw from Zane. That was not an easy one. Over the shoulder of the defender there. Pitt Matthews breaking the tackle, going the distance. That one should really put us out of reach. Good work, everybody. NCAA. Chest bump. Oh my, throwing it across his body, and we get an interception. Oh, but not going to be returned for a touchdown this time. Taxi Turbo again with a pick. He does like nothing all game until they throw it his way, and then he picks you off. Nicely done there, mate. Came out here and did exactly what we were supposed to do, winning handily. We had control of the game the entire way. Pitt Matthews grabs player of the game, 3 catches, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Insane stat line for him. Zane was awesome again today. 265 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. Ricky Thorne efficient as well, 82 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Jet McCarron also got another touchdown for himself. Pitt Matthews was the star in receiving today, 3 catches, 123 yards for 2 touchdowns. Casey Moon always making an impact, of course. And surprisingly, Izzy Franklin, our #1 wide receiver, still has yet to do too much. Rex Gordon finally showing out. 5 tackles for loss today. We had 2 sacks, Kip Towers and Gibby Klein. And then Taxi Turbo, of course, getting his 1 interception a game like he's been doing. Wow, we had such a dominant performance. That right tackle that was visiting last week ended up committing to our team, so he's the first recruit of this rebuild so far. Mr. Josh Morgan, 6'3", 275, likely a right tackle here with this kind of strength, run blocking, and impact blocking ability. He's very good, and coming in as a freshman with those numbers, I am not upset. Our first 2 games are kind of just warm-up games. Now the real challenges begin. We're on the road against number 12 Oregon. They got the duck coming out on a motorcycle. I didn't know they do that. I guess they do all sorts of things with that mascot. And then right after this game, we have to play number 4 USC. Our toughest stretch of the entire season, and to have it this early on, we got to bring our A game. As you can see, we're going against number 10 Bo Nix. He was a Heisman finalist this past season. I'm expecting him to be like a backup in the NFL, which in the college terms, that's a pretty dang good quarterback. So we got to be careful of him. They're going to go run on the first play, and they've already got big yards. First down off their first attempt. It's play action. Bo Nix is on the run, throwing a dime. Yeah, this is going to be a tough test. Goku's wrapping him down after a 32-yard gain. On top of Bo Nix, they've got some great skill players and a good offensive line. Like, look at this. We haven't made any impact on them. Their tight ends even making plays. Screen pass. Somebody get there. Okay, we wrapped him up. Great tackling! That'll bring up a 3rd and goal. We can usually hold our own once we get in the red zone. Can we do it against a top 15 team? Yes, we can! Shutting them down at the 1-yard line. They're filling the gaps perfectly. They're going to go for it, though. They're going to throw it. Does he have somebody? No, we're going to bring him down. That's a turnover on downs. Let's go, defense. That's Rex Gordon flipping around the edge to get him. Our best defensive player. That's some great awareness. High fives from the coach, especially for you, Rex. Now, let's take advantage of that. They're going to be tough to stop today. I can already feel it. So let's get some points on the board here on our first drive. And the blocks are not there on our first attempt. I imagine they have the cornerbacks to keep up with us as well. Okay, let's hand off this one. And oh my goodness, back-to-back runs going backwards for Ricky. This is kind of risky going shotgun at our own 5, but I want to try and get the first down, see if somebody can get open. And he's got somebody. Pitt Matthews over the middle. He had a big game last week, and he's continuing his production here. Oh, not good vision there from Ricky. So it's going to bring up another 3rd down. Got the running back. There we go, Jet. Using the spell halfback on 3rd down, and we're able to convert on a 3rd down again. This one's for Ricky, and the screen pass is looking nice. Blocks were not there, though. Dang it. We had an opportunity for it, and our quarterback, Zane Powers, is down, and it went to a black screen. That usually means it's more serious. So that means backup quarterback Johnny Crosby has to step up here. I do trust Johnny Crosby, though. We've used him a little bit here to start this year. He has some good ability, and he's mainly a scrambler here. He'll do it a lot of option plays. Oh, he doesn't even know which buttons are on the left side. Do you see that? He just doesn't have the awareness. Let's see if that'll affect him. He does end up finding Pitt Matthews anyways. I guess that's only for a human player. CPUs are unfazed by that. Losing Zane Powers this early, though, that's tough to deal with. And Ricky's not finding the holes as easily. Maybe he was just good against the bad teams, because right now he's averaging 1.2 yards per carry. Not going to be getting free yards from them. Nice read. Johnny Crosby's doing well. I don't know what kind of QB coach we have, but he's being awesome. Pick up that first, Ricky. There we go. Another third down conversion. We already have over 4 in this game. Oh, Zane has a concussion. He's out for the game, so it's all on Johnny Crosby for this one. We're doing a very slow drive, but we'll do whatever it takes to score here. Hand off to Jet again. He's got the blocks, and he's in there for the touchdown. Offense is able to rally on those third downs, and it turns into points. Oh, we get him again. Rex Gordon, another sack. He's definitely playing to his overall. My goodness. We're sending 5 right here. 2nd and 7, keeping that pressure on. Can somebody get back there? He's taken forever in the backfield. He's finally throwing it, and we're swatting it away. Goku, who's not that great in coverage, made a great coverage play. Keeper for Johnny Crosby. Oh, dang it. He couldn't find the lane. Yet again, third down. Do we have the same luck on this play? We're going to be keeping it short. He's got the tight. Actually, no, he doesn't. He's got the slant route. Maybe. Yes. What a beautiful ball to Skizzy Moon. You know, for like 50-something awareness, Johnny Crosby has been playing well. Maybe awareness is overrated. Who knows? Keep it yourself, Johnny. Tight end definitely missed a block. He was just totally confused out there. Definitely got to put some pressure on with a pass here. Oh, left side, left side. You got Izzy. No, Johnny! The inaccuracy shows up. That was a walk-in touchdown opportunity. 3rd and 2. We're going option play. Handoff to Jet, who falls forward for the first down. We continue to convert on 3rd. Oh, bad decision to run it there, so we got 3rd and long. Yet again, it feels like we've been in here all day. Gonna try a 4 verts. Got him over the middle, but is it enough? 4th and 1. Oof. This is a decision right here. You know, I think I'm going to take the points while we already have the lead. Just trying to be safe here, especially in a big game like this. Don't want to leave points on the board. 2-score lead. 3rd and long. Can we sack him here? He finds a guy open, and they end up converting. It's just the battle of 3rd downs. They got just 1 minute left to go. They're on the 30-yard line. Seem to be moving slow on this drive. We're sending a lot of pressure. Get in the quarterback's face, and they're blowing a timeout now. Watch the corner. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That was such a nerve-wracking play. He tipped the ball straight up and gave their wide receiver a chance in the end zone. My goodness. Cross the middle. We pop that out. Come on, let's hold again on the goal line. Doesn't have them. Nope. 7 seconds. They're going to have to burn their timeout. We stood strong. Surely they just accept the field goal now. It is through the uprights, so we're going to halftime 10-3. It's been a low-scoring game, and I might want to keep it that way. Just run the ball a lot. Oh, but if we hit no yards out of it, there's no point in doing it. Might look to use Jet McCarron more. I mean, Ricky's averaging less than a yard per carry. That is just unusable. Keep this one for Johnny. Go upfield, north and south, son. First down. Oh, nice read to run it. Johnny Crosby. He's been making plays. And I'm glad he's smart. He knows he's a weapon when he runs the football. He's already up to 50 rushing yards. Oh, dangerous ball, but he finds him. Izzy Franklin stepping in front of the corner to make the catch. Good blocks. Go upfield, Jet. Dude, he has been awesome. He's having himself a game. In the back of the end zone, he's got him. I thought he was going to be out of bounds, but Skizzy Moon dragged the toes. Touchdown, Johnny Crosby. Man, he has looked fearless stepping into this game. I'm glad we gave him some playing time in those first 2 games because we know how to use him now. Honestly, he can do everything. I'm not really worried about it. 1st and goal for them again. We have kept him out of the end zone twice. Can we do it a 3rd time? We are starting to get tired here in this half, but players are still making big plays. Darren McDowell wrapping them up easily. They're going to run it again up the middle. Oh, bulldozing him, but he ends up still making the tackle at the 1-yard line. All right, goal line defense. I'm betting they go straight up the middle. At least that's what I'm putting all my money on. And that's where they go, and they still get it anyways. First touchdown we've led up in about 2 weeks. Still a lot of football left to play. We got our 7-point lead. We got to maintain it. Not seeing a good job running for it, Johnny. Oh, no, he fumbles it. Dang it. He never slid at all. He's just always tucking it and just going for as many yards as possible, playing like me out there. I wish I could tell him to slide, but I have no control over that. Maybe with higher awareness, he would do it. We cough up the football. That makes this interesting, though. We only have a 7-point lead, so we got to keep him out of the end zone if we want to maintain that. Oh, an absolute dime from Bo Nix. Our players are getting tired. It's definitely obvious. Leaving some more guys open in coverage. Oh no, we left some holes in the running game. Can we tackle him? First and goal yet again. He's got a guy really short. Yep, just wide open. No one stepped up and challenged the tight end. Easy touchdown for them, and they're going to tie it up if they make this extra point. 17-7 all. We knew this was not going to be an easy victory for us. We got to work for it. We still got 5 minutes to go. I'm going to try and scheme this tight end open on a stick and nod, and I'm also going to have Skizzy Moon going on the out route over there. That doesn't look like either of those options are open, so he goes with a check down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Big decision here. I think I got to go for it. Just 1 yard away. We have no fullback on roster. We got a tight end who can do it. Orson Rankus. Big boy. Hand it to him. Oh my goodness, he's going to be stopped short. You see, this is why we need a fullback. Orson does not have the ball carrier vision. He was going east and west on a dang fullback dive. There's still plenty of time for us to respond if they get a touchdown here, but I do not want them to score. I'd prefer the option where we stop them and get the ball back. They keep fooling me with the formations they're coming out in. Oh, they run it. We're not in a position to stop that. We were in pass defense, but they still make a play. Great. 3rd and goal from kind of far out. Gonna have Rex be a QB spy. And he goes for the blitz anyway. Oh, he finally finds him. They had a long time. The defensive line just hasn't gotten pressure on Bo Nix in a long time. So they take the lead for the first time today. 24-17, 2.5 minutes to go in this game. Very risky going for it on that 4th down, and it came back to bite me right away. We have not made any good plays here in the 4th. 2.5 minutes is plenty of time to do whatever kind of plays we want. So we'll mix in some runs here. Jet McCarron, give me some yards. That's pretty good. We'll be in the hurry up, though. Oh, bad decision to run it, Johnny. He's just too locked in on that specific strategy. Really wish I could motion the running back out, but I cannot. Somebody's got to win their matchup. Nobody did. He's got to force it, and that one's deflected away. Well, it's awkward position now. We kind of have to go for it, even though it's a 4th and very long. This is the game. We're going verticals. You got him on the left side. You threw a pick. Oh, no, Johnny Crosby. This is what it feels like to watch me play quarterback, I feel like. We had guys open. I mean, it would have been an after-the-catch kind of opportunity to try and get the first down, but still, that's tough to see. I imagine they're going to be looking to run it. They go left. We're there to stop it. I'm not going to burn a timeout just yet because I wonder if they'll score. They're going to be taking their time here. So we're going to have to score multiple times if they end up getting in the end zone here. Okay, now we might look to stop. I don't know, because we'll need more. I guess we don't have an option at this point. Oh, we're going to stop them. 4th and goal. Cool. It's still going to be a multiple possession game here, but unless we somehow block this, they do not. 27-17, 48 seconds left, so unless we have some miracles left in us, this one's not looking pretty. I'm struggling with Johnny, man. He's not being very efficient at this point in the game. It seems like he crumbled here in the 4th quarter. I mean, he's not our starter, but I was expecting a little bit more here. You got guys open on the right, and he just forces it out of bounds. I mean, the tight end's open, mate. Absolutely crumbling under the pressure. Simple drag routes. Either side was working. Okay, cool. 20 seconds. This game's pretty much over, but I want to get some pride points here. Oh, another interception for Johnny. Oh, and this one might be housed, unless Johnny can tackle him. Oh my goodness, breaks 2 tackles. That's just embarrassing. Christian Gonzalez, he's in the NFL now. Pick 6, making this scoreline look worse than it really was. I did not expect a collapse like that in the 4th quarter. That was painful to see. I imagine that's what it's like to watch me play sometimes, throwing those interceptions, running with the quarterback and fumbling it. But now it's on the CPU, so you can't blame me for that. You can blame the play calling on me. There was definitely some errors in that. I think I need to work out the kinks, find what Johnny Crosby does better, and stick with that, because it seems like passing the ball was definitely not his strong suit. He made a couple of bad throws there, bad decisions, bad reads, and I think that's due to his awareness right now. So we got to build him up over time. Stinks to lose Zane Powers early on in that game. We really could have used him late. I mean, Zane Powers went out in like the 1st quarter. He had 61 passing yards. Johnny Crosby played the rest of the game. He only had 88 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He was sacked 3 times. He fumbled the ball. I mean, he's only a redshirt freshman, so he's still young and needs to develop, but kind of tough to see that happen. A rushing game really couldn't get it going. Jet McCarron was the most efficient. decent, but like we were down late in the game. We needed to throw the ball. Ricky Thorne, 9 attempts for 10 yards. That's awful. Can't have that. Pitt Matthews, most receiving yards today with 44. Skizzy Moon getting himself another touchdown here, but really the passing game was not great. Rex Gordon, he had 2 sacks today. They happened very early on in the game, but then we didn't hear from the defensive line for the rest. They just got bullied by the offensive line in the second half. And after a tough week last week after losing to Oregon, we got an extremely difficult game, probably the toughest one on our schedule all year against number 3 USC, second most in the country at averaging almost 40 points a game. And it's also huge because we get this game at home and we have a ton of prospects visiting, including the number 2 quarterback in the country, number 2 defensive tackle, and number 8 defensive end. We also have to watch out for probably the most lethal quarterback in the country, Caleb Williams, who might just be the number 1 overall NFL draft pick in real life this season. So we got to bring our A game. No mistakes like last week. Shutting down a 99 overall quarterback will not be an easy task. I imagine they'll look to throw most of the game with a player like that. We need some better defensive pressure than we had last week from the D-line. Oh, and Rex Gordon supplying that right from the rip. Pump up the crowd. He's sending it short. Oh, we stop him just right before the first down marker. 4th and inches. What is the computer going to do? Of course, they're going to punt it. We're going to be in a punch safe just in case they try to fake it. Shutting down that quarterback early is going to be big for us. We got to turn it into points on the other end. Jet McCarron's breaking a tackle on the punt return. We got Zane Powers back in the lineup. His awareness is much needed at the quarterback position. We noticed the downfalls of not having a quarterback who can be consistent. Johnny Crosby threw a few picks and fumbled the ball. Ended up losing us the game. Got him on the corner. That's a dime. Pitt Matthews. He's always good for a big play. Do we challenge him here? Yeah, I think we do. I see 1 safety deep. It might be cover 3, so maybe the 4 verts could beat him on it if somebody wins. RK Laren, man, way to check it down. He went through the progression well there. Let's give Jet McCarron a carry. Oh my goodness, he's taken off. First down. You got to give him more. He was good last game. Way to follow the blockers. That's the best run Ricky has had in a few weeks. Go for the short route. There we go. Skizzy Moon. Hit the flats. Yeah, they say Ricky is wide open. Heck yeah, that was my audible too. You got him in the end zone. Boom, Izzy Franklin. Touchdown. Another audible that he chooses to throw to. I set that hot route for him. Deep in route over the middle, and we strike first, just like last week. Can we maintain our lead this time? He's trying to scramble, and he's got space to run. They get a first down for the first time today. Oh my goodness, they parted the Red Sea. The hole was massive. 3rd and 4 in the red zone. Can we get the stop? It looks like most of the coverage is there. Finally launched, and oh, that was almost a crazy catch animation, but he easily swats that one down. That'll have them setting up for a field goal. Feels like deja vu from last time. Boots it through, 7-3. No one's open. He's finally launching it. Ricky dropped it. It's actually intercepted. What a diving catch from him, too. My goodness. How the heck do you even palm the ball like that? They might have to review that because I feel like that's impossible. No review from them. Well, that's horrible. Worst case scenarios, they get an interception right here. They got a chance to take the lead on this drive. We bat that away. Quick handoff up the middle. Oh my goodness, we stopped him short. Game of inches right there. They're going to line up to go for it. This is a huge momentum, potentially swinging play. It looks like a read option. Oh, he's throwing it. Wow, we had a chance to sack him, but he just didn't read that it was a pass. The linebacker, his play recognition must be too low because he just followed the running back. That's upsetting. I mean, now they got a 1st and goal, a chance for them to get a touchdown or a field goal. Oh, but Kip Towers finally making an impact. Run up the middle. Woo! The reinforcements showing up just in time, right at the 1-yard line. It's a run to the left. We got nobody there. They score a touchdown, and they claim the lead. Just a few mistakes, and it's immediately coming back to bite us. We've seen this before. Oh, but Jet McCarron, sick return. I thought he was going to go all the way to the corner. He could have housed that one. We got one-on-one coverage on the left side. Oh, and he tries to go for the tight end. Dang it. I mean, we had Skizzy. Can't make the throws for them, you know. All right, one-on-one coverage. Skizzy Moon, look at him, please. Okay, he's not open there. You got the tight end, perhaps. Too late. And he almost throws another pick. We definitely got to punt this ball. Zane Powers, not his best showing. Oh, baby, we sent the blitz right there on first down. Getting a TFL from Rex Gordon, his second one of the game. We need more impact plays like that. Need this crowd to stay in it. It's only a 3-point game. He's running to the outside. Rex Gordon's got him again. You can't be running plays like that. Back-to-back TFLs. He's up on his feet. Get back there. Make a play. It's going to be 4th and 14. Give us the ball right back. That was all thanks to Rex Gordon on that drive. I'm going to try a flood play. Oh, God, he's just not reading the field very well. We're going to have to mix in some more running plays simply because, like, Zane he's almost, like, cold right now. You got him on the slants. Too late. Looked like a fumble to me for a second. Zane, man, 8 of 15. What's happening with our quarterback room? Now our defense has to make yet another stop. Maybe a turnover. That will get us energized. He's dropping it to the flats, and that's going to be losing 4 yards. That's big time for us. Got some pressure from the D lineman. Oh, and he dropped the pass. 3rd and 14. We're going to switch to zone here on 3rd and 14. We know they're going to be passing it. Get to the quarterback. Defensive lineman gets through, and we sack Caleb Williams. Going to go ahead and call a timeout. Really need some kind of positive play on offense. I'm switching up in Johnny Crosby with the option play. He's handing off to Jet McCarron to get us something. We only got a minute and a half, so we do have to go in the hurry up. Get it off to him, Jet McCarron. He's got the blocks. Go, Jet. First down. He's got him in the corner. Nice dime. All right, we still got 2 timeouts with 36 seconds left. If we can keep this kind of pace, we might be able to make it. We also need a field goal just to tie up the game, so we need to keep that in mind as well. He tried to full send it. A little too late. Does he have someone deep? Send it, man. You got him in the end zone. Not him. Intercepted! The left side of the end zone was wide open. That is infuriating. I feel like you guys again, where I'm like, he's wide open, press the damn button. I'm just like hoping they make the right decisions. Feel like I called a good play, but damn. Ending our drive to ending in an interception. Worst case scenario. I'm telling you, Skizzy Mood had like miles to the closest corner to him. Like, look before Zane is about to throw this ball. Look how wide open Skizzy is. And he chooses to throw it over there. Damn. Skizzy's just over here like, what the heck? We're going to halftime down by 3. And man, we just made a couple of mistakes last half. But hey, we don't have a perfect team. We're doing the best we can with what we got. Got to keep pushing. Thankfully, we do get the ball first here in the second half. And we got some good blocks if Chet could follow him. Maybe I should stick to the running game more. I feel like it's a solid amount of yards most times. There we go, Ricky. More first downs. All right, maybe I'm just not running the ball enough. I'm trying to get my quarterback going, but maybe we get him going by establishing the run first. See, look, the safeties are already pressed up. This is our chance to strike. On the right side. Oh my gosh, he throws it out of bounds. Come on, Zane. Am I gonna have to pull you? You've had more incompletions than completions in this game. It's just like touchdown opportunities wasted over and over. You gotta have somebody open. Holy error! What is that inaccuracy from Zane? I think I gotta sit him now. 9 of 22 picks. So last game he got out because he was injured. This time I'm just pulling him because of lack of quality play. Johnny Crosby's time. Everyone's just kind of like mid right now. No one's on fire just yet. He's full sending that. Oh my goodness! One throw from Johnny Crosby. He's got a 40-yard bomb to Skizzy Moon. He's 3 for 3 on the game. He was pretty disappointed about losing the game against Oregon, but now he has an opportunity for redemption here against USC. Doing a rollout. Z-spot, he's open. Absolute dime. Pitt Matthews touchdown. Getting the lead back on our side. QB change seems to be the move right there. Johnny Crosby making some great throws. Oh, dropped pass. This team is not helping out Caleb much at all, but I'm all right with it. It's keeping us in the game. They're trying to run it, and Rex Gordon's going to chase you down. Bring it up 4th. He has been the hero. Drop it short. Or just take off. That works too. Make sure you slide and protect the football. All right, maybe there's some kind of coaching adjustment I can do here. Oh, yeah, big run. Let's go conservative here. Protect the football. I think we need that from Johnny Crosby whenever he's on the field. Pitch that. Perfect. Go, Jet. You got the blocks downfield. Getting the first down. This option game's getting going again. Nice blocks. Ricky, come on. Get that first. I might just try to run it here again. Oh, but I see an opportunity. They got kind of pressed back there. Somebody beat him on the line. Make the throw, Johnny. All right, that's sacking us, making us go backwards. Maybe I should have ran the ball because now it's going to be a more difficult field goal. 49 yards when it could have been in the 30s. So this is the longest field goal attempt all year for our kicker. Yuri. Can he nail it? Yes, he can. Oh my gosh. Kind of fell off there at the end, but he still got it through. Good kick, buddy. We're up by a touchdown. We've kind of had this momentum before, though, but once we hit the 4th quarter, I don't know what happens, but the other team becomes spooky. So we got to keep the pressure on and get as many points as possible. We stuck with the man defense most of the game. I'm going to keep on doing it. The receivers haven't gotten a lot of separation here. Rex Gordon can't make the tackle there. That's our first line of defense. Over the middle. Yep, they're starting to beat us now. All right, let's switch up to zone. We got to cover 6. They're going to run it. And he's going to get it bouncing off tackles. 4th quarter now. We crumbled in the 4th quarter last game. We'll not let that happen this time around. Oh, he throws a dime. Yeah, they might have some kind of clutch traits on their team. Definitely on their coaching tree, at least. We have none of those. I typically don't go to those until I fully upgrade my recruiting tree, but might want to think about it this time. Oh, the little Texas route got us. Touchdown, USC. They're going to tie up the game here. You got Izzy. Can he drag the toes? No, he can't. It's 4th and 7. That stinks. See, these are the mistakes I'm talking about. It's like, we thought we had a good momentum going there, and then we just start to crumble here in the 4th. Oh, he's breaking tackles too. They are showing up when we don't want them to. Okay, we got some players on fire here. Maybe they can make some plays. Rex Gordon, definitely one of them. We also got Darren McDowell. Impact players. Got to make an impact. He's launching a deep one-on-one. Oh my goodness, we get absolutely snagged on. Brendan Rice over the top of my cornerback. They take the lead here. Wow, that's just a heck of a throw from the quarterback. And Taxi Turbo, our best corner, just getting exposed. They're blitzing. Nice read. Okay, we're going to go in the hurry up. I feel like we're going to have to score a lot of points, even though it's only a one-score game. I hand this off to Jet. Just get the 2 yards. There we go. Hold on to the football. Good. Try and scheme some corner routes. Those are usually pretty good, especially when we got Izzy Franklin running it. It's looking good from the setup, but they ended up covering it up. Yeah, I don't blame Johnny for holding that one, but now we got 2nd and 19. Oof. Oh my, the right side of the field is so wide open. Thankfully, he found him. It's like, geez. 3rd and 2. Do I just trust him to run it here? They are pressed up on the line, but I think we got to do it. Oh my, Ricky, that was a pathetic attempt. You ran straight into the O-lineman. He's averaging 2 yards a carry again. I can't trust him in big games. He's trying to scramble for it. He's going to be a yard short. Come on, guys. Why is the 4th quarter the bane of our existence? Now it's on the defense to make a big-time play. We haven't forced a turnover in a long time. Okay, here's our chance. 3rd and 4. I'm going to save my timeout just in case they end up getting it. Need somebody to be clutch. This is for the game. They're going screen pass. We got nobody out there. Somebody tackle him. Okay, we stopped him. 4th and 1. Okay, we have to score twice. So I'm going to let them tick this down. We'll have like 50-something seconds left. I need all 3 timeouts in case we score. And then we got to get the onside kick. If we don't get that, then I can use those 3 timeouts. I don't know. It's a lot happening at once. Not the best clock management, sure. But this is my hypothesis, okay? Field goal is up and good. Yep, so we're down by 2 scores here. 10-point game, 52 seconds left. Best 2-minute offense. That's the formation we need to go for. Spread them out 5 wide. I think that's the move. Oh my gosh, you got him on the first play. Coronado Watson had to dive for it, so he's not able to turn that into a touchdown. That's a good start, though. Got him short. Get that first down. There we go. We're saving a bunch of time by getting those firsts. Keep trusting in your receivers. To the end zone, he forced the pass. Intercepted. That's ball game. Man, I thought we were going to have a chance there. Don't know what goes through their brain when they decide to throw those passes. Coming up short again here. So there it is. Back-to-back losses for us. That was the toughest part of our schedule, and man, we lost them both. And we both had chances. We were leading going into the 4th quarter. Our guys just don't do well under clutch situations. So I think I need to invest in the coaching tree instead of all-inning on the recruiting tree like you typically do in dynasty modes. Quarterback play has been really bad. They collectively got like 200 passing yards, 2 touchdowns between them, and 3 interceptions. So we're starting to average more interceptions than touchdowns, which is not what you want to see. And the rushing game, what the heck is going on here? I mean, Ricky Thorne is almost unusable if he's averaging 2.4 yards per carry. And he was supposed to be the guy who has better vision and stuff. I had high hopes for him because he was doing well against like FCS and stuff, but maybe he's just not an option. Pitt Matthews has been the most productive receiver the past couple of games. He gets a touchdown here. Izzy Franklin gets one. Izzy Moon is always contributing. I mean, I think they're getting open. It's just the quarterbacks are not finding them. Defensive line, they get decent pressure every now and then, but for like such high ratings, I was expecting them to do more than they are. I don't think anyone individually is to blame for this failure. I just think we need to improve collectively as a team, and I need to improve as a coach, especially in the skill tree. You see, I'm only level 13. I've been putting all my points into recruiting, which is pretty normal to do. However, I think I really need to start investing in this side of the tree, which it's going to take a while to get to the upgrades that I really want. Like, I want to be able to start hot. The real one would be the clutch rating, which is all the way at the top of the tree, of course, which those really good schools do have that. But actually, now that I think about it, because our season is not going to end in a championship this year, I think I need to invest more into recruiting. Sports writers are writing of wasted talent and botched coaching. I'm doing the best I can, man. All right, we can't be losing against Nebraska. They lost to FCS Midwest in overtime.
Time to bounce back from those losses here in this game against Nebraska. They're definitely a beatable team, but we're starting to face teams that are similar to our level. We knew that Oregon and USC were definitely way above us. We were the underdogs in those games. But if we really want to break through, we got to beat teams like this. Oh man, the Cornhuskers Cornhusker doing his little dance. We've had a lot of bad quarterback play from Zane Powers and Johnny Crosby, to be totally honest with you. I mean, I don't know if it's because of play calling, I'm not setting them up well or what. And also getting bad runs from Ricky Thorns, who I might just end up starting the bench from now on. He's averaging like 2 yards per carry ever since the first couple of games. Way to find the running back, Jet McCarron getting involved early. Come on, let's try and light up the scoreboard today. Going right back to him, Jet McCarron, back-to-back first downs. 3 times in a row. For some reason, he steps out of bounds here. Maybe he's getting tired, but 3 catches, 33 yards. I mean, the running back is continuing to get open. Jet McCarron's going to have himself a day if he keeps going like this. I'm getting some great intel here, though. If we keep scheming open the running back, maybe that's the move if they're going to leave it open like this. So now they're starting to press up. Now we can target the outside areas. Oh, he's going back to Jet McCarron anyway. All right, they're playing a little soft on him. As long as Jet stays in shape, he's already got 5 catches, 51 yards. Heck, I'm going to start putting receivers back there just to make sure we got some good hands. And he's actually covering it up this time. And now Zane has nowhere else to go. Okay, they finally woke up and learned to cover the running back. Oh, I didn't even see Jet McCarron got hurt. All day to throw, but no one's really open. He throws an interception. Dang it, Zane. We had a chance to get points there. Just throw it out of bounds or something. We'll settle for a field goal. Can't be turning the ball over like this. Oh, he throws it up and we get snagged on. Man, we're just embarrassing ourselves. Can't have a 3-loss streak here. Somebody make a dang tackle, please. If Rex Gordon has to come off of the D-line that far out, that's embarrassing. Those are the plays we need. Got pressure on the quarterback, forced a check down, and we just pop it out anyway. Need defense to force a turnover. Come on. I mean, we're throwing picks on the offense. Can we get one on defense? He's launching it to the end zone, and right there on the play, we called it. He's going to take a knee. All right, we're back to 0. Good job, defense. Again, he's going to Jet McCarron. Definitely his favorite target today. 6 catches in the first quarter alone. Back-to-back play. I mean, I'm going to keep having the wheel route on a lot of plays if this is going to be the case. Now he goes to the slant. Oh, but we are dropping the football. It's a fumble. Izzy Franklin. He's supposed to be our best receiver. This is so frustrating. He is wide open. My goodness, it's a touchdown. Absolutely no one was on the tight end there. What a horrific quarter for us. Interception, fumble. Now we get let up a touchdown. Maybe I'm not getting enough running plays in there. You got to have Pitt Matthews. Barely gets it away. It's picked up. You can't make this up. Oh my goodness. Jet McCarron tackles him. 3 turnovers here in the first quarter. He was getting hit when he threw that ball, but oh my goodness. What a disaster. I'm in pain, honestly, watching this team go to work now. I know I'm breaking the clipboard on the sideline, flipping some benches. 3rd and long. Get a stop. He's wide open again. Oh no, we were in zone 2 to try and stop those kind of plays. And they've already got 2 touchdowns. Wow, the nightmare scenario is here. This is going to be a longer rebuild than I anticipated. He's full sending it. He's got Pitt Matthews now. Finally, we get a deep bomb. Oh, you got Izzy Franklin on the left side. Please look at him. He's throwing it into double coverage. Come on, Zane. You're supposed to have the best awareness at our quarterback room. You got to be able to make these throws. All right, let's run the dang ball. Safety's pressed up, but we just run by him anyway. Nicely done there, Jet. You've been the most productive on offense, and it's not even close. Not enough for the first down, but we're already down by 2 touchdowns. We got to go for it. Just a few inches. Come on, Zane. Drive forward. There we go. See if we can scheme open. Oh my, why is Johnny Crosby at tight end? I don't know, but let's see if we can get him open. We don't. We go to the actual tight end who gets a couple. What is Johnny doing at tight end? Oh, hit the running back. He's so open, it's unbelievable. Juke him out! Or just run into him. Let's go some slants. Zig route, zig route! There we go! We skewed it open and it worked! Skizzy Moon touchdown! I'm trying to figure out the kinks of this AI quarterback situation. This honestly makes the game feel fresh to me, though, because it's problems you never really deal with when you're playing just your own gameplay. A true coaching experience. Having to find the strengths of my own players. We're shutting down the running game. We've had him in a lot of 3rd and long situations. Oh, out route, incomplete. He dropped it. That's an interception. What? Are you kidding me? A 4th turnover. I thought he was just going to drop that. That guy has superhuman reaction time. Are you kidding me? The way he pulled his hands down. He wasn't even looking at the ball either. He just sensed that it would be over there. 4 turnovers, 1/2. Oh, sweet. We get a 3rd down stop. He just chucks it out of bounds, so they'll settle for a field goal here. Minimal damage on the interception. He drills it 17-7. Dude, Chet's been awesome in the running game. It's just like he's the only one carrying our offense right now. No one else is doing much. Is he going to make it? Coronado Watson's got the first down. We got 1 minute left. Let's go in this hurry up. Way to follow Coronado again. He's got another first down. They're kind of playing off, so they're giving us some more space here. Way to find him! Moulton Ellerby, I think that's his first catch this season. This seems to be like a pretty good play we got going here, especially in like 2-minute offense situations. A lot of guys moving across the field to Moulton Ellerby again. It seems to do well for the AI. He's going through his progression. Running back. He's there. I saw him too. Touchdown to Dilios Luther, the great God. So after an absolutely vile first quarter, we've got the score back to just 3 points. He's rolling out. He's got a guy wide open. Oh, no. He dropped it, though. He heard the footsteps. Lobbing it over. We pick him off. 3 seconds. Taxi Turbo. Keep going. Oh, no. We're going to go to halftime, though. So many turnovers. 6 of the game total. 3rd interception of the season for Taxi Turbo. I thought he was going to get a pick 6 right there. Hey, way to fight back, though. Very ugly first half, but we're keeping the fight alive. Quarterback's just got days to throw it. But he's throwing in coverage again. We're going to pick him off. And he's got an open lane. Quarterback's able to tackle him, though. 3rd turnover of the game for them. We picked him on back-to-back drives. Connie Ford here. First one of the year for him. Now we're going to be back in business. He's launching that one into coverage, giving it right back. No! Zane, what are we doing here? 5th turnover of the game. We can't have nice things, can we? I truly have seen it all. He's thrown 4 picks today. We're coming after him here on this 3rd and short, forcing a quick throw. He's going play action. We still can't get through. He's trying to scramble, and he's got a lot of daylight. Oh, doing a little spin at the end. This game has been pure chaos with the amount of turnovers we've seen. Horrible quarterback play on both sides. He's got the blocks. The running back's going to take it all the way. I don't know why Taxi Turbo's trying to truck his blocker when he should be trying to tackle the guy with the ball, you know. You're on thin ice, Zane. Thin ice. Check it down. He throws it into coverage again. I'm going to pull him aside and just have a chat with him, all right? I just want to talk to him. Give me the first down, Jet. You have been our only saving grace. Oh, he's not going to get there. 4th and 2, but we're down by 10 points. It is a gamble to go for it here. They got 5 guys up on the line. So do we switch to a pass play or switch to a read option play maybe? Hand this one off to Jet, who's not extending the ball past the first down marker. He's going to the corner. Oof, so it's turnover on downs. He's lobbing it up. Taxi Turbo got beat. Inside the 5. Oh, he dropped it. 4th down. This game, is it going to come down to the wire? I don't know. We've gotten lucky in terms of stopping them, holding them to another field goal here. We just got to stop turning the ball over on our side. Done it a zillion times today. 27-14. 2-score ball game. No one's open. Popped up. Nearly intercepted yet again. That would have been his 5th one of the game. You got him. Boom! Izzy Franklin, way to make a catch in traffic. Big time play for the first down. He's forcing it. 1v1 with the safety, and it's obviously deflected away. Odd decision, in my opinion. We're going to go for it here on this 4th down play. He's got that tight end. He had it for a second, but it's knocked away. Yet again, a turnover on downs. 1 quarter left to play. We're down by 2 scores. Surely they're going to throw it on 2nd and long, right? At least that's what I'm prepared to stop. Oh, it is a run, but Rex Gordon showing up in clutch time. He's going to the corner. Do we have somebody there? Oh, he threw a beautiful pass. They get a first down off of that kind of down in distance. Dang it. He's lobbing it in there. Wow, we were close by. 1st and goal. He's tossing it out. Nobody there. They score a touchdown. It's not looking pretty now. They're throwing the mascot in the sky now. We need some miracles if we're going to win this game. Go Jet. He's got the vision today. Oh, but he fumbles the ball. Oh, he's just got nobody near him. I'm devastated. Another touchdown for them. Please tell me he was down. Booth review. Please tell me he was down. Oh, absolutely. Slammed him on the ground. That's got to be overturned. Not even a remote chance that he fumbled that. We're still fighting as hard as we can, but we're just doing it very slowly. What the heck? He got absolutely walloped. Throw it. Johnny Crosby. Another interception. You have got to be kidding me. This is mind-boggling. It is honestly insane, our turnover ratio now. We gotta stop, but will it mean anything? It's like, will we turn the ball over again? Oh, that one was a dime. He's just 1 yard away from the end zone. Skizzy Moon dragging the toes. I thought it was almost a touchdown. Where did that dime come from? We're switching to a fullback dive, which with this crowd is not expected. Handed off to Pitt Matthews. Completely unexpected touchdown. The losing streak continues. 3 games in a row. And this one, we just kind of turned the ball over every chance we got. It was embarrassing. It shows me that this challenge is going to be way more difficult than I originally anticipated. We threw 5 interceptions as a team. Johnny Crosby threw 1 pass and it was to the opposite team. Zane Powers, 310 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. Jet McCarron was the only guy who could run the ball effectively today. We did not run the ball much because we were down so early that we had to start throwing the ball more. Pitt Matthews actually got our only rushing touchdown. Jet McCarron led us in receiving yards. Dilios Luther, deep in the running back depth chart, gets a touchdown, and so does Skizzy Moon. Only 1 sack today for Kip Towers, and we got 3 interceptions. Connie Fort, Xavier Thompson, and Taxi Turbo. So disappointing. I felt like we could have easily won that game if we just protected the football. On the bright side, though, we did get the number 6 tight end in the country, Johnny Bullock. 4-star tight end. He can catch the ball, and he can block, and he's good after the catch, too, with that kind of break tackle and trucking. Should be an immediate contributor. Oh my goodness, we have one of the worst rushing offenses in the entire country. We've lost 3 games in a row. It's been absolutely brutal. Bowling Green State should be a win for us. We're a much higher rated team, despite us being on the road here. I had much higher hopes for this season, but now I'm just clinging to anything I can possibly get. I feel like Ricky has gotten worse. It's embarrassing the lack of production he provides. Way to find the running back. Okay, Ricky can catch the ball. Wow, we're going backwards. What is up with our rushing attack? We don't have like a bad offensive line, I thought. Just hucking it out of bounds. Oh my goodness, are we going to lose to Bowling Green State? He's throwing it well short of the first down marker. Now it's 4th down. We got to get rid of this football. Oh my goodness, we can't even tackle the quarterback. Breaking multiple tackles up for a 23-yard rush. Play action. Guy got open. Breaking another tackle. A lot of people are getting fired this offseason, that's all I'm saying. The blocks are there. Infinite space to run. He scores. They get on the scoreboard first. You got the running back in the flats. That's good. That seems to be a big part of our offense. Let's get that going. Across the middle. The slant. That'll pick up the first down. Keeper for Johnny. 0 yards again. Across the middle again, and Coronado's got it. It's 4th and 1. I say we go for this. Lost way too many times this year. Slant on that side. Skizzy Moon. Maybe we got to just have more slants available. Oh, no. Skizzy's hurt. We can't be having that. Hit him with a QB draw here. Zane Powers fighting through for a first down. Honestly, our best run today, and it was with the quarterback. In the end zone on the left side. Left side. Oh, it's swatted away. He took too long to make the read. Dang it. Definitely taking the points here. We have not been very good at converting on 4th and long. 7-3. Can't be losing a game like this. We knew it was a pass, and they still complete it. Throwing it off of his back foot. Again, throwing it. We're sending a lot of pressure, but no one's getting back there to the quarterback. On the next play, we send not a lot of pressure, and we get a sack. Oh, we got back there, put the pressure on him. He tried to throw it, gets swatted down right in his face. We know they're throwing the ball. Sending 4, everyone else is in coverage across the middle, and we swat it away. Good job, defense. Maybe I need to start trying the pro-style offense. There's a lot different formations that maybe will help the running game, because right now, nothing seems to be getting going for that. Slant across the middle. Oh, he has a lot of space to run. Way to go, Coronado. Seems to be much easier to scheme open the pass. There we go. Oh, Jet dropped the pass. Up the middle, you got blockers. Jet's fighting his way for a first down. Definitely was a gamble to run it on 3rd. What the? He just launched it out the back. He's launching it to the running back, and he's going to get in. Yes! Went through his entire progression. Ended up just dumping it down. Over to Jet McCarron. He's able to get into the end zone. Giving us the lead for the first time today. Get some pressure on that quarterback. He's trying to go again. We do bring him down. It's not a sack. Clock is ticking away. Oh, he's rolling out again. Goku's got him. That one's a sack. 15 seconds remain. He's trying to scramble again, and we sack him yet again. Just 10 seconds left. They're lining up for the field goal. 9. We're going to call a timeout. Ice him, I think. Will that even work in a situation like this? Anti-freeze skill. What if I hit him again? Oh, we just tackled the center for no reason. Okay, so wait, look, we did ice them. It did work. You just have to do it back-to-back times. I don't know how far of a kick this is, but it looks like it's going to be pretty easy for him right down the middle. So we're going to the locker rooms all tied up. Oh, dangerous pass, and Skizzy Moon was open behind the defense. I'll take the first down by making me nervous. Oh, this running back vision is so bad. It's worse than me, and that's saying something. Sending it over the middle, Pitt Matthews making a catch in traffic. He's sending it to the end zone. Oh my goodness, their safety was there. I don't know what he saw. One-on-one, one-handed snag, Izzy Franklin in the end zone. Oh my goodness. I gotta see that one again. I mean, you could not have placed that ball any better, but you couldn't have a better catch either. What a connection that was. We desperately needed some life like that. And boy, that'll breathe a lot of life back into us. Really shows you what Izzy Franklin's capable of. That's why he's our top dog at receiver. What a catch. Screen pass. Somebody pay attention. Get out there. Way to push him out of bounds. That's all we needed. That'll bring up fourth. Good choice. He's making good reads right now, finding the open man. So he's red hot right now. Hit the running back. There you go. He's making the perfect reads right now. Maybe we got him in rhythm. We got to go with the hot hand then. We're just going to keep looking to throw the football. Oh, he's back to being orange, so he's not as on fire anymore, but he's still making great reads. Receivers are getting the yards after the catch. Hit the wheel route. That works too. Coronado Watson's got us a first down. Zane is having a pretty strong game so far. Oh, Izzy Franklin all day. They had the connection earlier, and they're getting another touchdown right here. A sick release from our best wide receiver. And finally, we get some dominant offensive showing that I was hoping for. He's trying to scramble. Oh my goodness, we had guys all around him to tackle him, but nobody made the effort. Throwing it to the end zone, and he's got his man. Touchdown, so they're not going away just yet. Look at our quarterback. Boiling lava hot. He is so on fire. We need to take advantage of this. If someone gets open for him, he had a guy on the far right side if he was a little bit more patient. He's still completing the passes, though. I'll accept that. There you go, Jet up the middle. We passed the ball so many times today, they were completely shocked when we ran it. Said this play is set up. Let's see if it works for us. Throw it over there, son, and, well, I don't think the AI knows how to do that play very well, I guess. Oh, got a guy. It's enough to get us in field goal range. That was a big-time throw. Under 2 minutes to go. We need to maintain our lead no matter what. Up by 10 points now. 2-score game. Whoa, what a play! Oh, my goodness, swatted it down. That's sensational. All day to throw back there. Just kidding. Rex Gordon's coming to slap him down. His first sack of the game. Game on the line. What are they going to do? 4th and 6. It is a screen pass. No one's rotating over just yet. He's trying to hurdle over, and he gets enough for the first down. Wow. He's got a guy wide open. 31 seconds to go, and this game is just not over yet. Got a few hot players on the defensive line. Let's see if they can make a play. Throwing it across the middle. It's enough for the first down. That'll stop the clock momentarily. Okay, we're going to leave the middle of the field open and cover the edges. Oh, but he's not going to get the pass off. Set Tortilla, a clutch sack. There's only 5 seconds remaining. We pretty much got this sealed up unless some utter chaos happens. Throwing it into coverage. It's hitting the dirt. 2 seconds left. There's not enough time for them to score twice. We finally get a win after a long losing streak. Feels good. I mean, we're a much higher rated team than they were. We started off very slow, but Zane had his best game of the season so far. 3 passing touchdowns. I think in the spread offense, that is our best plan of attack. Stats on the game. Zane Powers had 289 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Rushing was absolutely abysmal, so we went away from it early. Jet McCarron only 3.6 yards per carry. Ricky Thorne, 0 yards a carry. And then we also used another guy who also averaged 0 yards a carry. Izzy Franklin finally had his breakout game here. 2 receiving touchdowns, including an insane one-handed grab. Jet McCarron also got one for himself as well. Darren McDowell, a 10-tackle game. Good for him. We also had a lot of sacks for the team. That really pushed us to the win. Pretty good offensive performance today. Let's see if we can keep that production up. Finally putting my first upgrade point into the game management tree. It's going to take a while until we get anything of value, but we got to start investing in it now. Now we got a really tough test. So we finally broke the losing streak. We're still 0-3 in the conference though, and guess what? We got another extremely difficult opponent. Number 10, Wisconsin. We got our butt kicked by the other teams that are way higher ranked than us. They have a 90 overall offense. We technically have a better defense on paper, so we both average out to 86 overall. So hypothetically, this is winnable. I thought about switching to the RC RCU Pro offense, but I want to stick with the spread. Now that I know how I can work the passing game, I'll just try to focus on that. Get our quarterback going. Yeah, we are massive underdogs just by ranking, but feel like an actual talent, we're much closer than it appears. I'm going to choose to kick the ball off first. I want the ball first in the second half. For this to work, we have to get some early stops. Wow, their running back had 4 rushing touchdowns last week. Let's not let that happen. They're coming out with 4 wide receivers. Oh, they hit the running back. Was nobody covering him? What the heck? Doubling up on that running back. And he's still going to check down to him. We're double teaming him. We know he's their playmaker, so we're going to focus on him. It's a running play, and guess who they go to again? They've targeted him every single play. Braylon Allen got tired, so they're going play action, throwing away from him. They just get short yardage. I can feel like this is going to be a big game. I don't know why I feel like I have more of a chance here than the other games. And we're shutting that down in the backfield. That's a big-time play. Darren McDowell all over the field. He didn't drop it short. He's actually full sending that on the first play, and that's a horrible decision. Intercepted. We have 1 play, and it's already an arm punt. You know, when I call a stick play, usually those vertical routes are just to get those corners downfield. Usually not one we try to target, especially with underthrown footballs like that. You're going to get to hear a lot about that one on the sideline, Zane. We seem to have this one pretty much covered up, but it's just taking so long. Now he's just launching it downfield. And we get an interception. It's a battle of bad quarterback play. Brian Strom with the interception. Okay, running is obviously the worst thing about our offense, but we're going to have to try and force it if Zane's going to be lobbing it into coverage like that. Oh, and Jet's making a nice play here. Maybe it just depends on the team we're going against. We do have some pistol formation, though. Maybe we should try this some more. Can we get the first down? He's running directly into him, but it's 4th and inches. We got a decision to make here. I think we go for it. Big stage like this, just going QB sneak. We don't have a real fullback, so I can't really do fullback dives and trust it. That one's pretty good for Zane. First down. Oh, you got to check downs for days. Hit that one. That works too. The tight end on that side. 4th and inches. Okay, so maybe we need to get more checkdowns out there for the quarterbacks like this. I learn a little bit more about how to strategize with these kind of AI players every single time we get on the field. Zane is in the cold again, but he's still powering his way through. He fumbled the ball. We got it back, thankfully. I guess we have to know now when we have a quarterback that's ice cold. We got to be careful with what you decide to do. Yeah, he's freezing cold. Look at the size of that. Thankfully, that means our center's on fire, though. Or heating up, at least. Oh, Jet's going to lose some yards here. This is definitely a risk throwing it with a quarterback like this. We're going play action. Please don't give us a turnover. What the hell was that? Okay. Do I bench him? Is that the worst case scenario for him? He's 3 for 5 with a pick. At least with a backup quarterback here. Johnny Crosby has not thrown a pass yet, but he's not freezing cold. Skizzy Moon, 1 on the line. He threw it to the wrong man. Johnny Crosby, 1 pass, and he's throwing an interception. I switched the quarterbacks in hopes that this wouldn't happen. Dang it, man. Here we are again in a difficult game against a tough opponent, and we're just turning the ball over. They're just doing a short pass, and we pick it off! 1 play later. Chris Jackson, what a play. I mean, they tried to force it into Braylon Allen's hands. Please, anyone, get something positive here. Give him some blocks. Slide down there, Zane. I wonder if he has a higher fumble chance when he's cold like this, but I got to get him to do something. Let's keep these reads simple. Spread them out wide. There we go. Different formation. Check it down. There you go. Good read. It took them years to find him, but we finally did it. It's still not helping them, though. I'm a little worried about it. But Johnny Crosby threw 1 play, and it was an interception. But we handed off to Ricky Thorne, and he's striking first for the team, getting us a touchdown. After pure chaos, we eventually find our way to the end zone. Let's keep that pressure on this quarterback. Keep an eye on Braylon Allen. Yeah, definitely force the quarterback to make all the plays. Yeah, focus on the pitch man, then. We don't want Braylon Allen to beat us. Oh, we get a 3rd pick, and there's a lane for him. Keep running. Inside the 5. 3 interceptions here in the first half. Connie Fort got this one. Stepping in front. That's big time. We got the blocks for Ricky. Oh, he fumbles it at the 1-yard line. Unbelievable. I thought we had some momentum here, but this game thinks it's funny. Yet again, we turned the ball over, and that one was almost a touchdown. He's going across the middle, and that one's popped out. This is just an ugly game. They've got a pretty good offensive line, so I think it's best if we just don't worry about pass rush and just cover up, because this quarterback is making a lot of poor decisions, and until I jinx him right there, finding the wide open man for 20 yards, nearly tripling his yardage total in 1 throw. Oh, we're going to sack him. Goku getting back there and getting a sack. That's awesome. Okay, I've got Rex out there just in case they run a screen pass on Braylon Allen. It's actually a draw play, and he's not making the right decision, but he's breaking the tackles. We're eventually able to bring him down. It is another 4th down. We're definitely going to switch the big run to lower fumble chance because we need that at all time. We're going to have to throw it eventually. I know Zane's just not in the right headspace, but you got to be, all right? Figure it out. Throw it to the outside. That works too. I mean, you can't make the reads for them. I can try and set it up, but it's all on them. Oh, they are blitzing. Way to check it down. I don't know if he's going to have enough. Yes, he does, and a lot more. Orson Renkus. Big time play from the tight end. Ooh, look at the blocks. 1st down for Jet McCarron. So I just made the coaching adjustment for them to hold their blocks longer just to try and get some better run production. And I see immediate impact after that. Oh, please do not force it. He's throwing it into coverage there. We're lucky that's just a deflection. Check that down all day. Okay, that is perfectly fine too. 3rd and 5. Got conservative clock on just in case we fail here. At the 38, just outside the edge of field goal range. Hit the slant. There you go. Skizzy Moon getting involved. 1st down. Across the middle. Oh my. What a violent hit. And what an amazing catch by Pitt Matthews over the middle. 40 seconds left. We still have all 3 timeouts, so I'm not really stressed about that. Good blocks right now. Ricky's finding the lanes. Almost getting a 1st down. I'm going to burn 1 timeout. Please just power it through up the middle. Oh, he's going to the outside. Breaking it. 1st down. Just 20 seconds remaining. We're going QB sneak up the middle. If I have to do it a few times, so be it. Just don't fumble it. Didn't get... No, I guess he got through. They say it's a touchdown. That should lift the spirits of Zane Powers. Got a 2-score lead on a top 10 football team. Oh, but they're going to review it. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think he got any yards, but we'll see what the review says. He immediately went backwards, so I don't think it's a touchdown, but it's reversed like we expected. We have to burn 1 timeout because we got 11 seconds left. Yeah, they pressed up on the line. I'm just going to stick with slants here. Keep the route simple. He's going to drop it off. The tight end in there for a touchdown. There we go. Just 7 seconds to spare. Well done by this offense. Especially Orson Renkus keeping the drive alive earlier and getting the touchdown reception right here. Even better, we get the ball first here in the 2nd half so we can continue building on this lead we've established. We're going to go back to conservative clock right out the gate. Okay, we're going to go play action, try and go for a deep pass here. He's dropping it short, and Orson Renkus isn't dropping anything. What a catch. We're going goal line. Being risky here. 3rd and 2. Can he get the blocks? Jet McCarron's got the sidelines. 1st down. We're going back to Jet. He's starting to heat up, and he's got a 1st down and more. He's got the corner. That's the biggest run of his season so far. We're moving the ball. We're killing a ton of clock as well. He's making some better reads, too. I think that does improve the more he's heating up. Decent read. Okay, we find ourselves in yet another 3rd down situation. This is pretty normal for us. Will he go tight end again? Yes. Turn that upfield, Orson. Oh my goodness, he does it again. We have not been scheming enough tight end plays, have we? Gonna be passing here on 1st down. You got guys with the drag routes. There we go. He's making some good reads. He's completed quite a few passes in a row, and now everyone running this option play is now heating up. So that's a good sign. If Zane can turn it upfield, he's juking guys out, actually. 3rd and 1. He has bounced back from his early blunders. Orson Renkus, can he block as well? We got a block from the running back, but not going to get the 1st down here. Okay, 4th and 1. I got a decision to make here. I can be up by 3 scores if I just take the field goal. Or I could gamble and go for a touchdown here. First thing we're doing is taking it to the 4th quarter. I'm just taking the points. A little too risky for the situation, especially when we already got a pretty big lead. Down by 3 scores starting the 4th quarter for them. We got most of it covered up. Oh, deflected away there at the end. Over the middle, it's intercepted yet again. 4 interceptions on the day for this defense. That one was directly at the safety. Matt Morris. Great last name. We are in the driver's seat right now. Just got to play smart. He's taking the short stuff. I'm loving that. Instead of heaving it to the moon. Oof. 3rd and long now. Okay, we definitely need to start throwing it here. You got the running back. Check the flats. He's throwing it on the run. Jet McCarron, 1st and goal. Check it down. Great decision, but it is a flag. He went out of bounds and came back in. That's illegal touching. That means we get no touchdown here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. It stops the clock. That's worst case scenario in my opinion. Checks this one down. So 4th and goal from this far out. I think the smart decision is take the points here. Or, hear me out, we're already up by 3 scores. Do we just try and go for it? We're going to call a timeout. 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining. So if they get the ball here, that means they're well in their own territory. Either that or we score a touchdown. Let's see what we got here. He's looking for it. He's throwing it at the last moment, breaking a tackle.
It's a turnover. He came out of the end zone to catch the football. They're going to be taken over at the 2-yard line, so the pressure's on them. They got to score 3 times, and they got to do it in 57 seconds. They got all 3 timeouts, but they got to start from their own 2-yard line, making it as difficult as possible on them. He's throwing it as far as he can. It's caught. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. 98 yards to the house. Wow. They don't score all game until this 98-yard bomb. Guy coming to sack him for a safety. He launches it as far as he can throw it, and they take it the distance. This game is nuts. Who would have expected them starting on the 2-yard line was actually their sweet spot? Not me. They're absolutely going to be doing the onside kick. We'll be sitting pretty. Coronado Watson, hold on to the ball. Okay, they got 3 timeouts. We have to get this first down to seal it up. There we go. 1 timeout gone. 4 yards to victory. Need you to get there, Jet. Do that thing. Go, Jet, go! It's all over. First down. I'm not risking a dang thing. We're kneeling this ball and taking it home. What an upset. After having a tough start to this season, we upset a top 10 team. Orson Rink is grabbing player of the game. 6 catches, 39 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, it was purely a chaotic game. A lot of interceptions, fumbles, weird plays. The only thing they scored was the 98-yard touchdown. But we were more consistent than them. We controlled the clock this game, and we sealed it up. 17-7. We definitely didn't stuff the stat sheet, but I'm glad to come away with the win. Zane Powers, 136 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It was good of him to bounce back after throwing the interception on his first attempt. Johnny Crosby threw 1 pass and it was picked off too. Hey, Jet McCarron showed up today, 88 rushing yards with a long of 25, the longest of the season, I think, for him. Ricky Thorne also got himself a touchdown. He did fumble it today, though. That was pretty tough to see. Orson Rankus, out of nowhere, carrying this team, making some big plays. 41 yards after the catch. I mean, that's kind of funny because he only had 39 yards total, but he did get a touchdown. Goku had the only sack today. We had 4 interceptions. Chris Jackson, Connie Fort, Brian Strom, and Matt Morris. I guess you could call that a defensive battle. I don't really know. It was just kind of bad football, but we still got the win. First snow game of the season. This one against Minnesota, and as I look ahead for the rest of the year, we do not play a team that has a winning record the rest of the way. So for me, that means we should be winning these games. We just had a big upset against Wisconsin. Let's carry that momentum on through the rest of the year. Wow, they're going Wildcat right off the rip. Goku's tracking him in the backfield, and we already got a TFL. Well, what an awful play call by them. Counter play on 3rd and 1, and now it's 4th down. They're going to punt it. Had to force it into coverage. It's incomplete, and we're going to have to punt it right back to him. Oh, what a play! Goku with another TFL in this game. Big 3rd and long play here. We stop them right now. That'll probably be putting them out of field goal range. Get pressure on the quarterback. They're dropping it short. Is that enough yards to put them in range? There's about like a 47-yard field goal attempt right here. Should have enough leg for it. Oh, he just misses it. Straight line left. So we remain scoreless. Oh, one-handed grab. Izzy's just been doing crazy stuff like this all year long. I mean, like, he shows up for like 1 or 2 catches a game like that. Really cool to see when it actually happens. Good decision here again. Okay, he's starting to get some rhythm going. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Jet's mainly just a speed guy, but way to throw him off. Get some extra yards. He's got him wide open. Oh my goodness, off the play action, Skizzy Moon, touchdown. I didn't even see him that far over on the screen, but Zane looked at him right away. Did not hesitate whatsoever. Threw a dime, and he's really started to pick up his play these past couple of games. We guessed correctly on the run to the left, and we're getting another tackle on the backfield. We have stalled out their offense time and time again. They went the entire first quarter without scoring a point. Whoa, back to throwing some dimes, Zane. I see you. Zane is on a roll. C's in the heating up stage right now. Let's get him into hot. Going in the hurry up to the running play, and that seems to be working for us. They're sticking man coverage, so we're just going to continue to run the football. As long as Jet holds on to it, we're going to be getting some first downs. Oh, you should have hit the corner route. He went to the check down a little too quickly there. Oh, across the middle. He threw it into coverage, and Izzy Franklin catches it off the tip. Wow. Every time the ball gets thrown his way, some chaos happens. Let's see it from this angle. Look, the corner had the early look at it, but Izzy catches it off the quick deflection. Sticking to the outside. Ricky's got the corner. Touchdown. Going up by 2 scores here in the first half. Oh, nasty broken tackle, and he's still running. He's got the wide open field in front of him.
Sean Tyler took it the distance. After having a dominant showing in these first couple of quarters, defense lets up a huge play. Well, I wasn't expecting to shut these guys out. Found the right guy, 4th and 2. We should probably just punt this ball. This close to our own territory, not worth the risk. He's panicking in the pocket. We're coming for him. Kip Towers officially bringing him down for a sack. 3rd and long. Need an absolute dime. He's got somebody over there. Oh, he tried to target the tight end, but he threw it on the run, and he ends up throwing the ball to the other team. Holy moly, he was wide open. Right across the middle. Easy yards for him. Separation is crazy right now. We still can't make the tackle. They're going to tie the game right here. Well, in a blink of an eye, they've already just brought it right back. Got to hit the running back. He is so open. There we go. Knew the angle route would get open. Way to go through your progression. You got Izzy again. That's one of our best plays of the day. Does he have him deep? He's got the underneath route. Pitt Matthews. Ooh. Now we're in range. I got to remember that play. We've had some big yardage off of that play action. And now it's setting up the actual running play, I think. Ricky Thorne up the middle. Oh, almost a touchdown. Let's go right back at him. They don't have the personnel ready for this. This looks like good numbers for us. Right up the gut. Oh, but Ricky is stalled out. We got 4 chances at it from this range, though. Let's go right back to it. Oh, a busted play. That's worst case scenario. What is going on? All right, regroup. Let's get a new play. Let's try running it on 3rd down with Jets. This time it's the charm. Reclaiming the lead. Oh. You see, I simulate the kickoffs pretty much every time just to keep it sped up, and there's no real decisions to make here. But we forced a fumble and we recovered it at the 24-yard line. That's big time for us. Now we got a chance to extend our lead even more. Ooh, I want to send Coronado Watson up the middle. Let's send Skizzy Moon on a streak too. Let's just take a shot at the end zone, shall we? He's lobbing it way over. Not the worst decision. Better than throwing a pick. He doesn't have anybody. Oh, until he waited for him. Pitt Matthews finally getting some separation after a while. Zane actually moving away from the pocket to give himself some extra time. I love to see that. And we extend our lead to 2 scores. Oh, some bad tackling. They're driving down the field now. Oh, what a cut from the running back. He's going to get in the end zone. He's had a couple of massive plays today. Definitely carrying their offense. Everyone going to this side. Pitt Matthews, I mean, that was all audibles for that play. I was just hot routing a zillion people. Oh, running game is still out of stall. I think we're just mainly a passing football team. Good read to Izzy, and he's going to get a 1st down. Oh, over to the corner. You had him. He just pulled the trigger a little too quickly. Got to set your feet before you do all that. Across the middle again to Izzy. He's got no one near him. Oh, but he gets chased down at the 1-yard line. That was pretty cool to see. Just doing a quick pass here at the 1-yard line. Floating it all the way over there, but it's out of bounds. Gonna go halfback toss here and try and just get Jet using his speed to get in there. Go to the corner there, Jet. Oh, stopped at the 1-yard line. Just one-on-one. Izzy in the corner, and that's just easily swatted down. 4th and goal. Do we try for it? QB sneak it up the middle. Zane, he's getting shut down at the, like, half-inch mark. We're gonna just guess run up the middle. We're there. Safety! It turns out okay for us. Honestly, best case scenario. We get the ball back, we can burn more clock, and now we got a 2-score lead anyway. Check it down to the tight end. Oh, that's fine too. Pitt Matthews getting a lot of production today. Almost 300 passing yards for Zane on the day. Do we test him deep? You got him over the middle. He chooses the guy in coverage. He catches it off the tip again. Izzy does it again. No way. This guy, I don't know what kind of voodoo magic he's been producing. He's Houdini out there. My goodness. 2 tipped catches today, 1 one-handed catch. Now he's got himself a touchdown. My goodness, Izzy. Relax over there, champ. We're going to go for 2 right here. Hit him for the... He got himself an octopus too, getting the 2-point conversion right after getting the touchdown. The Izzy Franklin show. 7 catches, 164 receiving yards, and a touchdown now. A lot of highlight reel plays. We get another stop, turnover on downs for them. Just a few more 1st downs, and we got this one officially sealed up. Send it deep to him again if you bad. Or just throw a pick. That one's pretty bad. Okay, no 1st downs for us. We're just giving it right back to him. Darren McDowell right up the middle. That'll make them slow down.
Back-to-back sacks on him. 4th and 35. Good luck, Minnesota. They're just going to punt it. Yeah, they're accepting defeat now. They said enough. I can't take anymore. They're throwing the white flag. The crowd with a nice cheer. We're getting another victory right here. Building a win streak. Winning games we should be winning. Zane Powers made some great throws today. Well, he actually made some goofy throws, but Izzy Franklin made the great catches for him. Boosting the stat line for him. But Zane, 329 passing yards. Awesome to see that. His highest total of the entire season. Bad rushing game again. We're definitely prioritizing the pass from now on. But I still like to run it when we're like in the red zone just because it feels safer there. But wow, what a game from Izzy Franklin. Ton of yards. Pitt Matthews had a ton of catches as well. Skizzy Moon getting another touchdown. 4 sacks on the game today. A lot of them happening there on that last drive. Hey, we even forced a fumble off camera. Shout out to Sadir for getting the forced fumble. Pretty good yardage total for us as well. Adding our first wide receiver recruit, a junior college transfer, Brad Sutherland. He has very low catching, but he's very good at everything else. So I think if we like develop him a little bit, he can improve his catching every single week, just like other positions can improve their awareness every single week. So in a way, he could be a gem here. Just got to work on the catching. Wow, I did not expect this happening, but we're ranked in the top 25 now at number 24. This is my first time checking the top 25 polls all year because I didn't even think we were even close. And we can see USC is at the top, number 1. They are undefeated. They just beat Oregon, who was in the top 5, but now drops to number 8. And then a college football playoff poll, we're at number 25. In the AP poll, we're at number 24. Now that we are finally ranked, I do not want to lose my ranking status. So let's grab this win against a lower ranked Indiana team. And we also got a lot of prospects visiting this week. I'd love to be able to recruit them and get them on the team. All right, I'm predicting a pass this play. We're sitting in zone. He's trying to scramble out. We're going to bring him down. Kip Towers. That'll make it 2nd and long. Nice play. Way to seal up the edge. Oh, he's trying to scramble around the other side. This one is for Rex Gordon. Our defensive ends on back-to-back plays making an impact. Watch the right side. It's open. But we tackle him short. Oh, wait, we actually popped the football out. Incomplete. 4th and 20. This is about a 50-yard field goal he's attempting right here. I do have my returner back there just in case he does not have a strong leg. But, oh, man, that kicker does have quite the leg. A breeze for him. Look at the out route, the corner. I guess he's just going short. He had Pitt Matthews wide open. He's hitting the post. Coronado Watson keeping this drive going. A 19-yard dime. That'll set up the running play. Let's see what Jet can do. He's following the blockers well here, and he's dragging his way for a first down. Right back at it. Can he get the blocks? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Jet McCarron. Oh, the slant route exposing us. Now they're inside the 10. They got a chance to take the lead. They just keep inching closer and closer. Sean Shivers averaging 6.4 yards per carry. It is a handoff again. This time we're ready for him. Which way are they going to go? I'm going to guess left. We guessed the correct direction, but he breaks a tackle and he gets into the end zone. So they reclaim the lead here. This one might be a little shootout. Great read. Pitt Matthews continues to be open right there in the slot. Let's go back to this play action. They're pressed up. I want to take advantage of this. See if we can win on the line, having to get rid of it quickly. He finds Skizzy Moon. Does he have the speed to go the distance? Yes, he does. Back-to-back games where he has a big play touchdown. What reaction time. Zane Powers heard the blitz coming. Gets rid of it quickly. Look at this. Getting thrown down. I mean, it's so good that Skizzy was able to beat his man that quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be a sack. 56 yards to the house. I have found one of my favorite plays in this playbook. Get to him. Kip Towers reaching for the ankles, tackling him. 2nd sack of the game. They're running it on 3rd down. That's a horrible decision for them. We sent the blitz. Darren McDowell tackles him behind the line, and they're going to have to punt this. They're pressed off the line, so I'm going to go back to the run. See if we can reestablish that. I mean, it's doing quite well. Like, I'm spreading things out with 4 wide receivers, setting up the play action play. And if they're not going to challenge us on the line, we're just going to continue to run it. And Ricky Thorne does well in these short yardage situations, getting that first down. Oh yeah, now it's time to challenge him now that they've pressed up. It is a setup play. We saw it in the pre-snap. Let's see if someone can win their matchup again. Throwing it on his back foot. The blitz was coming again. Oh, threw it on the run again. Zane's trying to do too much. Going for it on 4th down. Got to go 8 yards. Can someone get some separation? He's stepping up in the pocket, finding Skizzy Moon for the first down. That was some confidence from the quarterback to stick in there.
The deep in. Pitt Matthews. Great route running. Let's go back to the pistol. I'm going to bring out a tight end. Good blocks from everybody. Ricky's dragging his way for extra yardage. Let's go back to the run. I think I like my numbers here. And the blocks are holding. Ricky Thorne, touchdown. Well done, everybody. We've been very efficient on offense. Convert on those critical downs, too. You love to see it. He's lobbing it over. He's got it in stride. And he's going to go the distance. We give up a big play like this seemingly every single game now. That one was just a bad play call by me. Tried to be aggressive with the blitz there. And then they score with just 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. I mean, it looks like they are going to be blitzing here. So we're going to leave the running back in to block. But everybody else just full send it, mate. Skizzy Moon quickly off the line. I don't think he has the afterburners to get to the house there, but an extra 29 receiving yards doesn't hurt the receiving total. Already 100 receiving yards in the first half for him. Got the post route. Coronado Watson downfield on the first play of the second half. This play is still set up. I'm not going to go away from it if it's this one. I mean, like, Zane Powers is boiling lava hot, and Ricky Thorne is the same way. Continue to feed those hot hands. Right across the middle. They're just too easy to read right now. I'm simplifying my offense to literally 2 different plays and then audibling when we need to and hot routing guys when it's appropriate. Like right now, I'm going to go over here. Middle of the field is open, so let's just try and run the ball. Oh, broken play. Zane's going down. Yeah, dang it. We did too many hurry-ups there. It does mess up the AI sometimes. And Zane just kind of stood there, just waiting to be tackled. He forces the pass into coverage. He had the post route open too. That's devastating to see. This is a 58-yard field goal. We do not really have a kicker with that kind of leg. Only 84 kick power. There's just simply no way he drills a 58-yarder. So I'm going to go for it again here on this 4th down situation. The only thing that worries me here is like Skizzy Moon is going to be the main read for him over there, but I feel like he might be just landing just short of it. So we'll see. Long developing play. Can somebody get open? Testing him. Pitt Matthews in coverage. What a catch. And yet again, we convert on 4th down. Zane Powers trusting in the receivers, and they are making some big plays. Hand it off to Izzy Franklin. He's going to the corner. Touchdown. Running play for the wide receiver. Getting creative with this offense, and we're scoring a ton of points. What the? He forced a horrible pass there. He's checking it down, but he goes out of bounds. They're losing another yard. 4th and 14. They're definitely getting rid of this one. They're blitzing. Get rid of it quick. He found the right player. Pitt Matthews rolling for a 1st down. That play action game has been money for us. Let's go right out with another play action here. Skizzy Moon, you challenge him. Pitt Matthews, you challenge him. And we're going to go with a wheel route to the tight end. Skizzy Moon, he's wide open. They didn't even check him at the line. Skizzy Moon, another big play touchdown drive. This play action game is what this offense has been needing. Now that I know, maybe we need to start using more and more play action. I don't know what it is with the AI, but it seems like Zane does way better at those plays than a typical passing play. They're going screen. Oh, Rex Gordon's not even remotely fooled by that one. Yeah, their offense is falling apart now. We're definitely in their head. 18-point lead, and we're starting to bully them, and they're not calling good plays whatsoever. Long developing play, and he just dropped it. They're going to punt it again. They keep playing this like one safety over the middle kind of defense. It makes it easier for me to read, decide when I want to run the ball, when I want to hit him with the play action. Look at those blocks. The offensive line definitely showed up today. He's got another lane. Jets taking off. We're totally in control of this one. We've just got him backpedaling now. We set up the play action so efficiently this game. Hit the post. Oh, that works too. Izzy Franklin fumbles it. Are we sure he had the ball long enough to consider that a catch? Let's see this one again. He looks like he took like 1 or 2 steps. I guess they're going to consider that a fumble. We're going to challenge it anyway, though, just because we can. Well, on my screen, did he even get his feet on the ground? I can't really tell. It's a video game, you know. I think it's not going to be overturned, though. We do lose a timeout. Fans are not happy about it. We got a safety last game, though. Can we do it again here? They're going up the middle again. He's dragging his way forward, though. He's going to lose a yard. Can we keep sending it? They're going up the middle again, but this time he gets a couple of yards. Dang it. I wanted the safety. Oh, he dropped it again. This is like the 3rd, 4th down in a row. We've shut them down. Leaves a lot of return room for Jet McCarron here. He's going to get inside the 40-yard line. So even though we fumbled it, we get the ball right back. We're having our most productive day in terms of yards in a long time. Go Jet. He's got a block downfield from Skizzy Moon. Oh, I thought he was going to go the distance. One of the longest runs of the year for him. Skizzy dragging the toes. He's got another receiving touchdown. Tying a school record. 3 receiving touchdowns in this game. He threw the fade to the corner. Just enough space for him to catch it inbounds. That was sick. Oh, they're going to review it. Please don't take this away from him. Look how high he got up there. That jumping ability. That's clean. That's 100% inbounds. You can't take that away from him. And can you believe he's only a freshman? We got this guy for 3 more years after this. Oh, he tries to get away, but Kip Towers got you there. 3rd sack of the game for him. We know they're passing it in his face, but nobody had the fullback. Racing downfield for 35 yards. Whoa, his receivers are letting him down today. A lot of drop passes. Another drop pass. Wow. It is a screen pass. Can we get out there? We got the numbers. Rex Gordon takes him down. Here we go. 4th and goal. He's dropping it to the running back, and he's 1 yard short of the end zone. They don't get in there. What a dime to Izzy. I'm telling you, Zane has been on fire these past 2 games. He's got him again. No, can he go for 4? 23's on his back. Drags him down at the 30. You know what? Do we keep trying for it? It's all just for statistics now, but Skizzy's had a career game here. Launching it out of bounds. We got like 1 more chance. Whoa, he's got him on the other end. Izzy Franklin touchdown as time is about to be expiring. 4 passing touchdowns on the day for Zane Powers. 417 yards through the air. And we're just spreading the touchdowns around. What a game. Definitely giving Zane a hug. The growth of this quarterback has been awesome to see. We're finally finding the plays that he really enjoys running. It's definitely this play action one. He seems to be a play action machine. And that is big for our recruiting goals as well. Putting up big numbers, getting a lot of sacks with our defensive line. Zane has a career high. Skizzy Moon has a career high. Kip Towers with a career high. Heck, the whole team put up a career high in terms of points today. 49 is awesome to see. Just an absolutely perfect day from Zane. You can't ask for much more. Rushing attack was actually there. It was able to set up the play action game for us. Pretty good day from both Ricky and Jet. They both get a touchdown. And so did Izzy. Skizzy Moon, 207 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, a massive explosion. And then Pitt Matthews, 8 catches for 90 yards, always in the flats for him. Izzy Franklin, 4 catches, 59 yards, 1 touchdown. Kip Towers, a career high 3 sacks in this game. Easily our most productive day on offense this season. 534 yards is awesome. Ooh, we had such a great game last week. We signed a right guard. It's stressing me out. We're in a lot of close battles with other players, though. Really would want to get these quarterbacks and stuff committed. Oh, no. Eastern Michigan jumped us on Jason Newsom. That's kind of random to me, but all right. 4-game winning streak going against Iowa. They have a very strong defense, just like they do in real life, obviously. So I imagine this is going to be a low-scoring game. So let's get on the board quickly and control the tempo. This is an obvious running situation. We're busting through, and we're going to get a tackle for loss here. It's going to be a 3rd and short. Betting they're going to go with a short pass. No, they're going with the option play, and they're going to pick this up. Passing it on 1st down. He gets rid of it quickly, and they've already got another big gain. Oh, they run it to the right. We gambled on it being to the left, and they score off of that. Bad coaching decision by me. They fooled me. So they score a touchdown on their first drive. Zane Powers going up that 4-touchdown game. Let's keep that momentum going in this one. We're going to run it, trying to establish this run early. Ricky's actually taking that way to the outside and getting 3. Oh, they're blitzing. Get rid of it quickly. Zane's not going to get it out of there. We're going to have to punt this. They've got some quick defenders. Oh, actually, our right tackle just didn't block him at all. That was horrible. Gonna need to have a talk about that one. Whoa, Darren McDowell sent that backwards. Nice play. It's all covered up right now. He's throwing it on the run. That one's intercepted. Forced a bad throw. Now we got a chance to get back in this game. Brian Strom staying home, waiting for his opportunity. Wow, they were not ready for the run. Ricky bursting off for 8 yards. Maybe play action. Oh, he ran into the blitz. He didn't need to go that far out. Again, that right tackle just too slow to get out there. Embarrassing, the 2nd sack he's allowed today. Yeah, Mr. Rhett Sampson, you're going to be running some laps after this game. Gonna go very far for this 1st down. 3rd and 19, given some time to throw, and we just crumbled again. This team is too good at defense. We can't be getting away with stuff like that. Oh, way to read that. Not getting any yards on the option play this time. Shutting that run down too, so we got another 3rd down situation. Watch the check down. Way to follow on it. Morris stepping up there, getting a stop for the defense. I'm going to try to get some quicker passes here, but we are going to spread it out. Oh, bad check down. Bad check down. We're losing 4 yards. What the heck are we doing? Let's get some of those yards back with a nice run here. Oh my gosh, he goes straight into the pile of bodies. Why? You had so much space on the left. I'm utterly confused after that one. He throws it way behind him. Zane has no passing yards. This offense has been miserable. Can we sack him? We collapsed the pocket and forced a bad throw at least. Way to read that perfectly. I mean, the defense is playing quite well. This is looking a lot like a real-life Iowa game, though. Just one score and a lot of defense. Throwing it across the middle. Dang it. Thought we were going to stop him again. Oh, a chance at the pick, but we get another stop. They're in field goal formation. This one's a pretty far kick, but I imagine Iowa has a good kicker, so we'll see if he can make it from this distance. Oh, is it enough? Yes, it is. So they're up by 2 scores now. 10-zip. Ooh, this could be nice. They're really pressed up, especially on Izzy. Oh, you got to full send that to Izzy. That works too. Oh, he tried to go Skizzy Moon, his favorite deep target. I mean, I'm telling you, Izzy had at least 5 yards of separation. That's painful to see. Oh, we got it again, though. Like, look at this. They're teasing us. Maybe they think, like, hey, we got the better players, so good luck. So we're going to block the running back, actually. Everybody else is on a streak. Just run straight. Find somebody. He found the right target this time. Izzy Franklin, 34-yard bomb. Okay, this time I am going to isolate Izzy over there. They got a safety ready for him, but I want to test him. Test him again. We put pressure on him. Throw the football. Oh, my goodness. You had Skizzy. You had him. I'm trying to scheme him open. Sometimes he just doesn't see it, I guess. Woof. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Great job choosing the slant. Pitt Matthews, he's still going inside the 5. Everybody get lined up. Hopefully there's no glitch here. Right up the middle. Oh, center was a little slow to get there. QB run here. Oh, bad decision. That's going nowhere. All right, we're just going like with a little slants play here. Across the middle. Skizzy's going to be short of it. 4th and goal. Oh, it's been a slugfest here, so I'm debating just taking the points here. We get the ball first and second half. It's tough this close to the end zone, though, but I'm just going to take the points. Got to be a coach here and make a conservative decision. Just got to make sure we got to play good defense in these final minute. Get there. Come on, Kip. I see you over there. Dang it. Oh, he dropped it. We got bailed out. Oh, it's a screen, but they don't get it off. We sack them way back there. That should just take it to halftime. Oh, we do have that play-action play set up, but I'm just going to run it for a few more times. Really get them on their back feet. Oh, and he's running people over. Ricky's had a pretty good game. Besides, sometimes he runs into the pile of guys for no reason. Okay, now we go to this play action. They got the 2 linebackers over the middle. I imagine they're going to be blitzing. Yeah, they are. No one's immediately open, and that one just goes out of bounds. Not a bad decision. Tight end? No, wait, even better. Oh, he had Skizzy Moon unbelievably open. He's missed a couple of deep throws so far. Let's see if this can scheme somebody open. He goes for the underneath route on 3rd and long. You've got to be kidding me. There was other routes open. I'm going to make the executive decision to go for it here. This is kind of a bold decision, but okay, everyone should be past the first down marker, at least for their routes. Oh, and he finds Skizzy Moon now for a long play. I'll take it, keeping the drive alive with a nice dime, leading them far to the outside. They're playing some very deep routes. Why'd you force that? You had the out route. Oh my gosh, Zane. You're giving me headaches. You're giving me headaches. Okay, 49-yard field goal. This would take a lot of leg. He only has like 84 kick power. I can only control the kick power so much too. Oh, he just barely gets it. Nice kick. So we're within striking distance. They're throwing it. Looks like we have it mostly covered up. There we go. They're actually going to lose yards on that one. He's only had 41 passing yards. We have shut them down in that department. Watch the middle of the field. We put pressure on him, throwing on his back foot, and we swat it away. A defensive battle here. Are you kidding? In route, left side. Or tight end too. That works. Big time gain. Pressed up again. You're really trolling me here. Great blocks, though. Oh my goodness, even from the wide receiver. 16-yard rush for Ricky Thorne. Hit the post. Oh, he forced it into coverage. I mean, Skizzy's amazing, but there's better options out there too. And for the 3rd time, we're going to have to settle for a field goal. Kick is up, and he drills another one. 9-10. What a hilarious game this has been. Their offense got nothing, bruh. Oh, I jinxed us because he just lobbed it over our safety's head, who was just not paying attention. What in tarnation? That's their biggest throw of the day. They're close to field goal range now. Makes this game very interesting. It is an option. Rex Gordon. No, he's our best defensive player, and he goofed up, letting them get a touchdown. He had a chance for a tackle for loss. That's unfortunate. That could be a game-deciding play. And now we got to pick up the pace. We're down by 8 points. So I guess it is only a one-score game. I maybe don't have to freak out just yet. Still 6.5 minutes to go, but we've been playing from behind the entire game. Go, Ricky. Bulldoze him. Heck yeah. 5.5 yards per carry. Excellent production so far. Ooh, I don't like this right now. Unless we get a first down, then I'm all right with it. Oh, fully send that! You got him! Skizzy! In clutch time! Touchdown! Finally, they make that connection. He's been targeting him so many times today. And finally, Skizzy gets the best of him. That thing was on a rope. Excellent throw there, Zane. And we have to go for 2 here. So this does make this interesting. I don't have that many great 2-point conversion plays, but does he have them on the slant? Izzy Franklin converting. We got a tie ball game. We were trailing the entire time up until this point. Now it feels good to be on level playing. 5.5 minutes left of football to go. Oh, and what a block. Just pancaked him. Jeez. Get him, Rex. Oh, he went for the quarterback. He had to take somebody out. He's not having his best game. I don't think he has a tackle yet. My goodness, they're driving. What a play after the catch for that wide receiver. I'm betting on a run to the left. It's up the middle. He stiff arms us. Everyone just go all in on the middle. We're there. We're there. Bring him down. Yes. I can barely see the end zone line. 3rd and 6. They're going to be throwing it. It's a screen pass. Can we get out there in time? 3 guys chasing him down. We stop him. No touchdown here. Field goal block on. I imagine they'll try to milk the clock as much as they can. I'm going to hold on to my timeouts. Who knows what's going to happen later. Easy kick for him. 20-17. 2 minutes left. All we need is a field goal to tie. Touchdown can put us in the lead. Run around him. Oh, what a violent hit that was. That'll wake you up. I don't see it. Get rid of it, Zane. Come on. He's just hurling it downfield. He's got a man. Are you kidding? What a play. Breaking the tackle in the backfield. Keeping his eyes downfield. Launching it at the last moment. Coronado Watson on the receiving end of that. That is well deserving of some high fives. That is an earth-shattering play from Zane Powers. Oh, they are so pressed up. Do I try it? They are blitzing. Zane's breaking another tackle, launching it into coverage. That one was dangerous, but he's playing out of his mind. We're going to take our time here. We're going to try to burn some clock. Or do we send Pitt Matthews just straight up? I think that might be the move. 3rd down. Somebody win their matchup. I see Skizzy, and he tries to throw it over the middle. You're kidding me, man. This one's really going to go down to the wire. All right, we're going to line up for this field goal. It looks on target from the lineup, and it's perfect. Tie ball game 2020. This has been a classic one for sure. So many insane plays. It's fun to see the computer when they make the right play. It is incredible to see. I feel like the biggest fan in the world. Tossing it over the middle, and he breaks a tackle. Are you serious? 16 seconds. All right, we need to play conservative. I'm not really like staying press off of him, but don't want to be focusing too much on the short stuff. And he throws that out of bounds. 3rd and 3. Well, we have a small chance at it. Who's to say? Okay, now we press off. They have to go quite far. Oh, no, that's not good. They're close to field goal range now. You got to play tighter than that. Okay, I'm going to call a timeout. They came out in a really bad defense. Are they just doing a Hail Mary? Surely not. They are going to throw it. They are just running straight. He's launching it. Nearly intercepted. There's 1 second left. So if they're trying Hail Marys from that distance, are they going to try a field goal? I don't think they're in range. So yes, everyone go as far back as you can. Time to whip out that 3-man deep. 1 second. They're just hurling it to the end zone. All we can do is watch. 1 second remaining. It's in the air. It's bobbled around. It hits the turf. We're going to overtime. I'm stressed. So they choose defense first. Okay, I'm fine going out there on offense. God, they really just play cheeky with that safety creeping up at all times. Get Jet McCarron the ball. That's a great way to start this off. 7-yard gain. Well done, mate. Definitely got to use a little bit of my favorite formation here, a little pistol. They seem to do well in this. Follow the blocks, Ricky. Come on, Ricky. Stressing me out. 3rd and 1. Well, that's a very long 1 yard, but I don't think they're going to be ready for the QB sneak in this type of situation. So Zane's going to take it. He's still running. There he goes. He's going to get that first down. He ended up getting 5 yards on the QB sneak. Simple read here. Find whoever. Jet McCarron pushing him down. He's had a great overtime period so far. He doesn't have anyone. He's going down. No, Zane is not going to get the touchdown. Okay, now we have to just take the field goal and just hope we can get it done on defense and stop them for a field goal. Horrible situation for us. Probably a bad play call by me. Ah, crap. Okay, now we need the possession of their lives. Gotta hold them. He throws it right across the middle. We can't rip it out. They're still trying to rip the ball out. Tackle the dude. They're so close. Can we make the tackle? That's big time. Pushing him back 2 yards. We need more plays like that. 2nd and long. They got a guy in motion. They're going to fake it. Throwing it. Sidearm. We bring him down 3rd and 4. You want to talk about stress? Good Lord. All we can do is watch and hope for the best. They hand it off. We stuff them. 4th down. We're still alive. This is crazy. One of the most intense games I've played in a while. God, I love this game. And I'm not even controlling any of the players on the field. And now that we flip, we get defense first. I prefer this. So now I can know what we have to do on the 2nd go. Need the crowd to be loud. Throwing it across the middle. We tackle him right where he stands. Oh, the middle's too open. Tackle him. Nice. I mean, he could have cut up and got that touchdown, but he didn't. And we're going to try and press up here. Play action. Can we get to him? He throws it out of bounds. Woo! They're going to run it. He's going to get the first down, but not the touchdown there at the 1. I don't think we can hold him from this range, but we'll try. We're going to send everybody up the gut. That's usually the play. Just all out, and he's going to get the touchdown. That's all right. We still got a chance here. Blitz is coming. Launches it out to Pitt. Who's got the first down? Oh, that was such a dangerous looking pass to me. I'll definitely turn this into a run. Are you kidding me? And they're going to bring him in. Are you serious? What a bunch of losers. It's like they have a sixth sense about it. The post. Hit the post. He checks it down to the running back. I'm telling you, Cornell Watson was standing in the end zone wide open. Find him. Find him. In the end zone. Touchdown. Dilios Luther. The Greek legend. He was completely uncovered. Oh, how much I want to go for 2 here. That would be legendary, but I don't think I have the guts right now. I'm not going to lose it on just one play like that. We're going to keep playing here. Triple overtime. Can you dig it? This situation, you have to go for 2 from now on. Oh, he beat his man on the first play. Pitt Matthews, touchdown. We're heating up the longer this game goes on. I like to go stick in these kind of situations. Someone's got to be open. There he is. Skizzy Moon, we convert. Now we just have to get a stop. Either we stop them from scoring the touchdown or we stop the 2-point conversion. It's all in the defense's hands now. Across the middle, Rex Gordon punches it out. That's the play we wanted from him. 3rd and 5. Somebody make a play. Seal up this game for us. They're going to run it. Kip Towers doing the splits, making a tackle. That's crazy, but nicely done, man. If we stop them before they get 7 yards, it is ball game. Get loud, crowd. Pump them up, Rex. Here we go. Over the middle. He got it! Oh my goodness, that is unbelievably close. I'm having so much fun watching this game. They're going play action. He's rolling out, dropping it a little underneath, and he still gets 4 yards. Oh, the middle is going to be open in the end zone, but he throws it out of bounds. We got bailed out. If he was just a little bit more patient, they might have had a touchdown right there. Okay, cover 2 sink. I got Rex on the running back. He's in the flats with him just in case. This guy's going out of bounds. Oh, what a horrible decision. Okay, we're going to call a timeout here. 4th and 4. This could be the final play of the game. Cover 2 disguise. I like it. We're going to have Rex on the tight end just to keep an extra eye out. All I can do is watch it. He's rolling around. He's launching it. It's knocked down. That's ball game. What a win. Came down to the wire there. Chris Jackson, there was 2 guys over there who could have potentially caught that pass, but he stepped up, swatted it down, and we escape with a victory after trailing so much of the game. We end up prevailing in just epic fashion. That was definitely an ESPN Instant Classic. Such a fun game. Zane Powers has been a machine. He's a little slow to start the game, but man, did he finish strong. That was the most fun game of the season so far. We take it 38-30 in triple overtime.
That was incredible to watch, and it was just AI going after each other. Zane Powers has not thrown an interception in a while, and he's getting multi-touchdowns. He's the one carrying us, actually, most of these games. I mean, I'm reminiscent of the one he broke the tackle and launched it downfield to keep us going there in the fourth quarter. That's just epic. Ricky Thorne, I mean, he was okay in the regulation, but he kind of slowed down in overtime. It's all right. We're definitely a passing football team. We know this by now. Skizzy Moon, 4 catches, 101 yards, including a long of 59 getting that touchdown. Pitt Matthews came up clutch. Dilios Luther in overtime as well. Xavier Thompson, 10 tackles today. We had 1 sack. Kip Towers, and I believe it was in overtime. Brian Strom got 1 pick. And we had 2 deflections. Chris Jackson had 1 to seal up the game for us. Hey, how about Yuri hitting 5 field goals today? Nice to know we have a reliable kicker. What a battle that was. Love me some NCAA ESPN classics. No way! Oh my gosh, after an epic game like that, look how many recruits we got. 4 in 1 week, and they're all epic players. We got the number 2 quarterback in the country, a 5-star, Jason Newsom, 6'6", 90 throw power, 85 accuracy as a freshman. So this guy definitely has an NFL ceiling. We have no idea what his awareness is, so we're not sure what we're going to be working with when he comes to campus, but we might have a QB battle. I mean, he definitely saw Zane Powers balling out, so he knows that there is potential for a lot of passing in this offense. Heck, and if he doesn't work out, we got Casey Wilkerson. He's a little bit smaller. He is an athlete at 5'10", 176 pounds. He has 90 throw power too, but I think what's going to be the best about him is probably at the running back position. Either that or wide receiver, because he's got 91 carrying, 88 ball carrier vision, 85 elusiveness, again as a freshman. This guy's already a beast, and he's got 80 catching, 84 route running. Like, he can do everything at the receiver position, quarterback position, or at the running back position. Very versatile player, so we'll decide where he goes in the offseason. Then we got Andrew Sanders, the number 3 fullback in the country, the only fullback to ever touch our board. He's awesome. It'll be nice to have an actual fullback on roster next year. And we also got this JUCO transfer guard, Derek Moore, 77 overall. He's going to be a nice addition to the team. Always need more offensive linemen. We have the number 32 ranked recruiting class in the country now, and I think the Fighting Illini have a bright future. We've really started to build some good momentum. Now we got Purdue. We're a higher ranked team than them. See, we're like dead middle in the western side of the Big Ten Conference. Purdue's 1-6 in the conference. If we can keep up, I know we can beat them here. We've played pretty well of late. Let's grab a win today. Get out there, Zane and company. Like to see the shots of the coach on the sideline every now and then. Uh-oh. Getting tackled for a loss. Gets it off to the tight end. All right, we're back near the original line of scrimmage. We got a 3rd and long. Threw it at the perfect time. First down. What a throw. Nice read again. And that's a big play for Dilios Luther. Oh, I got to have Pitt Matthews going on that streak. I like that. Nobody's on him. Can you find him? Before he even gets done with the handoff, he's already looking his way for the touchdown. What a perfect hot route before the snap. Zane was perfect on that drive, 6 for 6. And he is a big reason of why we have been ranked going into the second half of the season. Ooh, nearly intercepted. Goku had a chance at it. It is 3rd down, double teaming the running back, but they got the out route perfectly thrown. All day to throw, but it's into traffic. Oh, it's caught. That was such a funny animation. Both the corner and wide receiver had the exact same jump. Same animation collectively. What the heck? The job is to play defense, not to try and mimic his movements. No way. Jets got the sidelines. This is the best return he's had all season long. He takes it 54 yards. I thought he was going to go the distance there for a minute. Pitt Matthews again. He's a machine on these deep routes. 25 more yards for him. He's already up to 45 on the game. Oh, way to hold on to that one. Better to not just force that in the coverage. Good try. Way to be patient into traffic, and that's the first incompletion for him today. We're just going to take our 3 points here. Kick is up and right down the middle. Perfectly kicked from Yuri. Oh, get back there. Defensive tackle gets through. Sacking the quarterback. Ernie Voltron. Oh, he dropped the pass. 4th down. It's a very short yardage play here, so will they punt it? They do end up punting it. Not much of a return, but now we got a chance to really take a huge lead here. Nice read from Ricky. He's actually run the ball very efficiently today. They sent a lot in a blitz, but that's actually given a lot of space for Ricky, who's dragging a player with him. 8-yard run and then a 9-yard run to follow it. Oh, one-handed grab by Izzy. This man's insane. Right to Dilios on the short yardage play, and that's enough for the first down.
Oh, it's too slow of routes to get open. Zane's going to get sacked here for the second time today. Ooh, I see him deep if he can make the throw, and he telegraphs it, throwing it over the middle. Not Zane's best throw. I didn't really give him a good play lineup there. I'll have to take the blame from that one as the head coach. Need better play calling. Oh, he's scrambling away, and look at this space for him to run. Oh, it takes an absolute shot from the corner. Get back there. Nice. Another big hit from this exact same player. Oh, draw play. Oh my goodness, their play calling's been pretty tough too. Get back to basics here. Let's set up our play action play. Oh, nice run, Ricky. Being creative with the direction you're going. Zane is sacked. He fumbled the ball, and they fall on it. Second turnover of the game. He's just not seeing the field well right now. He started off incredibly hot, but just falling down from that. Oh, nowhere to run. Good stop. Stuff the middle. Quarterback's keeping it. He's going to get into the end zone, and they're taking the lead. The horrifying mascot is dancing in my face. I hate to see that. Okay, let's try and establish some of this run. I know we got a minute and a half left, but we're not going to go anywhere, especially if we turn the ball over. Oh, what a spinning run from Ricky. Maybe I haven't given him enough carries today. Again, he's ripping off a big one. We do have that play action play set up, but I'm going to keep going with this hurry up on the ground if he's going to get us runs like this. Okay, he's immediately stuffed. Dang it. I'm thinking this is 4-down territory for me, especially when the middle is this wide open. Oh my goodness. All right, saving my timeouts for these next couple of plays. Play action is set up. They got two safeties back there. I'm thinking it's going to be the quick out route. He's throwing it on the post route, actually, for Coronado Watson, who has the first down. Let's go to the stick play. Now he just drops it off. We're going to take a timeout. 30 seconds left. Nobody won on the release, but he's still just chucking it in there to Izzy. You know, that's never a bad decision, but still don't want to throw an interception here. In route on the left side. You saw him too. Izzy's got the first down. Tremendous route running. Now let's send him on an out route, see if he can fool him. He's open again. Look at Izzy go! I'm going to keep going in this hurry up if he's going to get open like this. All right, just one more, right? Nah, he's going to be like a yard short, but he's going on the outside release again. He's targeting him again, but he throws it out of bounds. I'm going to go with the out route again. Oh, that one's picked off. I did not expect the linebacker to leap up and get that one from him. Zane decides to go with the bullet pass that time. He could have lobbed it over. Dang it, that kills our drive right there. We could have got at least a field goal, but we're ending with absolutely nothing. I was getting hyped for Izzy there too. He was doing so well on that drive. Hurls it up on the Hail Mary. It's bouncing around, hitting the turf. We're going to the locker rooms, 14-10. Battling for that, they said it was the Purdue cannon. You know, I'm from the South. I'm not used to, like, the rivalries up here in the Midwest, the Big Ten, you know. But if you said we're playing it for a cannon, I'm here. Going all in for the cannon. Sack him. He's throwing it on the run, hitting nobody. Uh-oh. I mean, that running back has not done a whole lot today. We know they're throwing it most of the time. But now they're actually handing off now that they have a little bit of a lead, so maybe they'll change their scheme here in the second half. He's trying to run out. Oh, but we're there. Ernie Voltron, another sack on the game. Able to shed the block at the perfect time. 3rd and long. We know they're throwing it. He's dropping it short. Bad angle from the corner, and that's going to give him a first down. Oh, great blocks for him. And they're starting to steamroll our defense. Or should I say, boil our defense. Ernie Voltron! He's having a career game! 3 sacks! Now we got Darren McDowell with the QB spy over the middle. Oh, watch the corner. That actually goes screen pass. Ernie's chasing him down. He's getting his 4th tackle of the game. We're not going to be sending much pressure. He does like to move around a lot. Hopefully, they can cover up with just a 2-man rush. Boxing him in, waiting for the last moment. He throws a dime, but his receiver drops the ball in the end zone. That is insane. Tough luck for Purdue. They're going to have to settle for a field goal, but great news for us because that makes it only a 1-score game as he splits the uprights here, making it 17-10. All right, we're going to come right at you here in this half. First time we've touched the ball here in the 3rd quarter. We're going play action. Somebody beat his man. Skizzy Moon coming up here in the second half as he always does. He's still racing down the field, but he gets tackled right around the 25-yard line. All right, let's not get carried away here. We threw an interception in the red zone earlier on in the game. Let's go with some running plays. And Ricky's doing a phenomenal job today. So many 8-yard runs, 9-yard runs. He's averaging 5.7 yards per carry on the game. Let's try a counter play.
Go on the inside of that. There you go. First down. Having his one of his best games so far. Oh, definitely drop that short. There you go. Find Ricky. He can challenge him. We're just going to run this up the gut. It looks like they're prepared for it, but this close to the end zone, you got to hand it off to him at least a few times. 3rd and 1. Let's get right back up there. I'm going to call a timeout. Reset everybody. Get Jet McCarron out here. He's got a lane to run, and he's going to get the touchdown. I mean, Ricky did all the work to get us down there, but Jet's the one who finishes it off. It's all good. They're close teammates. Everybody just wants to win on this football team. We'll take it. And Yuri's going to tie up the game right here. 17-all. Give him a fist bump. Darren loves to see it. Oh, it is a running play. Was not prepared for that. We just run right by him. And we finally bring him down, but he gets the first anyway. Oh, just broke down. It's going to be a close one all the way to the end. I can feel it. Right over the middle, and he catches one in traffic. We knew it's going to be a run. We're collapsing on him, tackling him for a loss. 3rd and short. What are they going to do here? It's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Watching him over the middle. He's trying to take off. We tackle him short of the line. They're going to be lining up for a field goal after that one to start the 4th quarter. It is up, and he got it. So they're up 20-17, but we got a chance to take the lead here on this drive if we get a touchdown. Oh, what a pancake block. Jet decided to not take it, but man, he's had some great returns. All right, Ricky, I trust you. Get this first down for us. He's got it and a lot more. He has been awesome. 84 yards on the game. The defensive line is pushing together. They know he's getting the football. Ricky's getting some great blocks from his offensive lineman, and he's dragging people for a first down. What a strong performance. Probably the best one of the season for him. And you know what this does? It allows us to set up our play action. They do have a safety back. I'm going to run the ball again. Just because look at this offensive line performance too. Okay, now that Ricky is tired, now we go for the long ball. Okay, they're pressed off though. Oh, wait, I might be able to fool them. Go back to the original play. Let's bamboozle them. Okay, now we go this. Coronado Watson, you go on a streak. We're taking a shot deep. A lot of people streaking down the field. He's got Coronado. He's got a touchdown. Set up the play with the run. Made the audible. We saw it. And we got it done. Zane Powers throwing a strike over the middle. Gosh, this has been such a fun series, and it's only year 1. High fives all around. Even Johnny Crosby's over here to congratulate his team. He's going for it. We got the QB spy, though. Rex Gordon able to limit his yards. Watch the pass. Throwing it on the run, and Goku says, get that out of here with a little slap away. This is a big opportunity right here. We have a 4-point lead that's 3rd and 5. If we get this stop, it makes it very difficult for them. He's going to have to drop it off to the running back who cannot hold on to the ball, ending their drive on the spot. This has just been an all-around great team performance. Besides the 2 turnovers, we've just been awesome. I mean, Ricky's already over 100 rushing yards on the game, but we're going to turn on conservative clock, and we're going to pound the rock for a little bit. Because look at this performance. It's almost like you took a user player out there and started running the plays. 6.3 yards per carry. Okay, just looking for a first down here, lads. They're coming for him. Get rid of it quickly. Oh, what a catch. Skizzy Moon taking a shot when he caught that ball. Some very big plays from everybody today. Pitch that ball. There you go, Jet. Using your speed to get the first down. Follow everybody. Ricky's trying to go around the other side. He's getting very confident and cocky in his ability today. Whoa, what a stiff arm! That stiff arm made it so we don't have to run another play today. That little, 1 second extra is all we needed to seal this one up. What a play from Ricky. He definitely is deserving of player of the game. I don't even need to kick it. I'm just going to let it expire. Just because it's so satisfying to see that happen. We win the game. We win the cannon. I don't know if there's actual animation in this game. That would be cool. We came back from being down by 7 points. We get our 8th win on the year. Ricky is definitely player of the game, man. He played so well. And he's had some tough games this year, so I'm happy to see him play as well as he did today. Oh, wait, actually, Ernie Voltron's player of the game. 3 sacks. He was awesome today for sure. Career game for him. Career game for Ricky. And we win the cannon, the potato cannon. I really wish I could give out helmet stickers in this video game because there's so many players well deserving of it. Zane Powers was able to battle back after a few turnovers. He made some big throws down the stretch. Ricky Thorne finally had the game of his life here. 127 rushing yards. We really didn't need anybody else, but Chet actually ended up stealing a touchdown from him. Look at the receiving production spread out amongst the crowd. Skizzy Moon, 60 yards. Izzy Franklin, 55. Pip Matthews, 52. Coronado Watson, 50. Love to see everybody getting involved. Only sacks we got today, all of them went to Ernie Voltron. 3 for himself. Love to see that. Definitely his career game. 371 yards of total offense. A comeback victory. Feels good. Win streak continues. We slowly keep moving up the rankings. We're at number 18 right now. We're going against one of the worst offensive teams in the entire country in Northwestern. They actually look bad at defense too, statistically. So it's like, man, we should be able to win this game. Wow, we've shot up to number 3 in the conference rankings, just behind Oregon and USC. We've only lost to good teams. This is the last game of the regular season, so let's go out with a win. Zane's fired up already. Look at him trot out there. Hit the out route. There you go. What a throw. Go, Ricky. Continuing his pace from last game. 7-yard rush this time. We'll keep that one. Nice pitch. And we got ourselves a first down. This offensive line continues to get better, it feels like, giving us a strong push no matter who is running the ball. Perfect pitch, but can he do much with it? He's going to lose a lot of yards. Definitely dropped that short to Skizzy. He's got an easy first down. Throw it to the inside. You got the slant. Right there. Izzy Franklin, touchdown. Methodical drive. Ran the ball well and threw the ball well. Picked him apart slowly. He's immediately running it, and Goku's not even slightly fooled. Oh, this team is not looking good from the start, man. What is he doing over there? Whoa. 3rd and 8. They're going draw play, and he's actually going to get there. Breaking a ton of tackles. Oh my, another spooky mascot. Why is every mascot absolutely horrifying? Now he throws it deep down the field on a post route to the tight end. All right, we got to send more pressure than that. We can't have one of the worst offenses in the country beat us like that. He's having to roll out, and he's going down. Kip Towers, first time we've called his name in forever. The draw play, and Darren gets the tackle easily. So we are going to hold him to just a field goal here. Kick is up, and it's right down Main Street. 7-3. Oh, dang it. He had guys open. Play action just a little too slow to get out there. Perfectly timed to Izzy on the out route. Good eye. He beat his man, and he got the lane on him. Izzy Franklin downfield. This man is dominating. Oh, my. Getting through. Can't run the ball that well today. Right over the middle, he found him, and guess who? It's Izzy Franklin. Called his name a lot on this drive. He's got 85 yards on the game. Let's see. Let's isolate Izzy Franklin right here. I'm going to put him on a fade route. Can he beat his man one-on-one? He doesn't throw it his way. Coronado Watson trying to make a difficult catch. Ended up going out of bounds. Oh, just tosses this one out of bounds. Probably a good decision. Need to be more creative here on 3rd and goal. Oh, we got to delay a game. That's not good. I was trying to set up the play. My bad, everybody. We won on the line if you can find him. He's got Izzy. Touchdown. Knew we could get it going. 2 touchdown passes already for Zane. And Izzy has been on the receiving end of a lot of passes today, including both receiving touchdowns. 3rd down and 4. They've got 5 wide receivers out there. He's got no one wide open. Oh, but we didn't make the play on the ball. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, Taxi? You've had 2 blown coverages back to back. Oh my goodness, they have a lot of guys open. He's hurling it to the end zone. We're breaking over though, and way to deflect it. Chris Jackson, he was covering 2 guys by himself there. Ooh, what a catch. Dragging the toes. I'll give him that one. They're just not covering up. They keep beating our man defense. Watch the middle. Ooh, what a hit. They only got 25 seconds. We're going to let that clock burn down. Over the middle. Oh, we had a chance to deflect the ball, but he caught it over our head. Got to have better defensive play than that. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. What a catch. Coronado Watson. Zane Powers just threw it as far as he could. And that thing was a dime. This is going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt. I think we might be able to nail this. We have a lot of wind behind us. Is it enough? Yes, he got it. With 2 seconds to spare, we get a bonus 3 points. That is awesome. Good job, everybody. Oh, it is a screen pass, but I had him out there ready to stop it. There we go. Goku finally is the one to throw him down. Underneath. Can we get there? Yes, we can. Oh, we got guys open again. Send it, Zane. You chose one of the guys who was covered, and he still catches it. Pitt Matthews. What is going on, mate? I'm going 5 wide receiver set if Zane is this hot. Okay, maybe let's just get a little sneaky run in here. This isn't going to go very far since these are not the best plays in the world. Pitt's going to turn it into 1 yard. Keep them on their toes. Oh, they're fully ready for this. Oh, Pitt Matthews is open on the right side, but Zane getting sacked there. The play action just a little slow. However, we have converted every single third down this game. We're sending it here. He's got him open. Pitt Matthews, touchdown! Are you kidding me? This team does not know when to quit. Zane Powers throwing some dimes. Receivers getting open. I mean, they are one of the worst defensive teams in the country statistically, but we are lighting up the scoreboard here. 3 touchdowns for Zane Powers. Pitt Matthews going crazy. Izzy Franklin having a great day. Absolutely not. Oh, what a play. Safety popped the ball out. Way to go, Morris. Cover it up. Oh, he's not even throwing to anybody. Nice throw. Pitt Matthews is all over this game, too. He's got 111 receiving yards. Oh, we're just going to go right back to this then. Ooh, what a nice throw. 4 passing touchdowns for Zane Powers. He has not missed much this game. He's even throwing the ball way downfield, too, finding the open man. Whoa, makes a terrible pass. We pick it off. He's got a blocker. He's going to go the distance. Chris Jackson touchdown with the pick 6. I mean, that was just a lob straight in the air. That was horrible. Northwestern is horrendous, just as advertised. That is some separation, though. Oh, my goodness. Taxi Turbo has been horrible. Why would he break inside? What is going on, Taxi? You're supposed to be our top corner. There's no way that guy was in bounds. I refuse to believe that. Look at this. He just teleported with his feet way out there. Booth agrees with me too, because this thing was way out of bounds. This wasn't even close. Yeah, his feet are on the line. Get that out of here. Yeah, they made the right read. He's out of bounds again, though. They did the same thing. Oh, no. That's tough for them to see. Oh, he missed the swat. That's going to be a touchdown. Dang it. That's what happens when we go all in man defense. Oh, I brought in Johnny Crosby for literally 1 play, and he throws a pick. This poor kid has a horrible streak. That awareness is significantly lower, and that's kind of how we know that, like, awareness is just incredibly important for the CPU players, so they will make tough decisions if they're lower. Oh, he throws it to the end zone. They've got another touchdown. I mean, it might be too little too late for them, but they are coming back a little bit. But they have another booth review. Was he stepping out yet again? I think he actually got in. I don't know. I can't really tell. It stands. Dang it. Rifles it again. Can he go? Izzy Franklin inside the 5. It was almost a 5th passing touchdown for Zane. Launches it over the middle. Touchdown number 5. We got a frozen screen. He breaks the school record for passing touchdowns in a season. Hopefully the game still counts it. But man, this is an unfortunate time for it to freeze. He was balling out. So I had to reload the game just to be able to finish it. That's why everyone's jerseys are different. Wanted to make sure Zane kept his record of passing touchdowns in a season. Basically, all you need to know is we grabbed the win. Oh, interesting. Jalen Daniels from Kansas wins the Heisman Trophy. That's cool to see. He beat out Caleb Williams. And it looks like we're headed to the very famous Duke's Mayo Bowl. If you win this game in real life, they dump a tub of mayonnaise on the winning coach. I want that in my life. Ending off the regular season, Zane Powers had 3,300 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 11 picks. He definitely turned it around the second half of the season. He's still a young football player too. His awareness is at 84, not the strongest arm in the world and not the most accurate. But if he can continue his decision making, I might be sticking with him next year, despite us getting a very good quarterback recruit. Johnny Crosby actually got a lot worse in my eyes. He didn't have the strongest arm or throw power. He just is mainly the speed. So I'm really deciding if we should just move him out of the quarterback spot. I mean, he still is young. He's a freshman, but I don't really see him developing into much, especially when we have better players coming in. Maybe he can help us out at a different position, especially with that kind of speed. Ricky Thorne, 532 rushing yards, 8 touchdowns. Jet McCarron, 457 for 6. They both served a different purpose. Ricky was, I think, more protective of the football. Let's see. Let's go to the numbers, actually. He fumbled it 1 time. Jet McCarron, 0. So I was actually wrong in that one. Neither of them were enough to be like, I'm slamming the table for
for them to be the starter next year. So we'll see who comes in. Receiving, though, the future is bright with Skizzy Moon leading the team with 993 receiving yards, 11 touchdowns. Izzy Franklin was awesome this year. A lot of one-handed catches and all that stuff. Pitt Matthews was very good. I'm glad to have him coming back. For the defense, we're going to be missing a lot of the elders. I mean, like, our entire defensive line was basically seniors this year. So most of our sacks are disappearing into thin air. Defensive backs are very young, though. So basically get all of those back. So they should be able to develop and get better. We're going to have to look for a different kicking, too, because Yuri is a senior. He was 15 to 16 on the year. No complaints from him. It is extremely obvious to me that we are a pass-first football team. I mean, considering Zane was number 3 in the country in passing yards this year, and that's among everybody. Only Caleb Williams and Austin Reed threw for more yards, and he had significantly less attempts than they did. So efficiency-wise, I think he's one of the best in the country. I mean, he did throw 11 picks, which is way more than them, but he's only a sophomore, so we'll see how high the ceiling can be for Zane. My first postseason game as head coach here at the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Man, I want to win this not only for the memes, but to cap off a pretty good debut season. These games are also big because if you win now, your team will be significantly higher rated going into next year. We want that momentum. We've won 7 games in a row. Can we make it 8 and beyond? Duke is about the exact same overall as us, and it is funny they're playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. They don't own it, but we're about to own them. Cue the flyover. They're going to try to do a counter, and Goku is there in the backfield, setting him down to an early 3rd and long. I know they got a running quarterback with Riley Leonard, so we're going to have to watch for that. I got a QB spy out there. He's going around in the pocket, and we hit him. He had nobody open. Good coverage. Extremely quick stop for us. Hoping we can capitalize on that right away. Gonna throw a strike on the first play, and he's throwing it into coverage, but he's actually got his man Skizzy Moon, who just broke the 1,000-yard receiving mark on the season. Nice route from Coronado Watson. 2 big plays back-to-back. We're getting this train moving early. Go, 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 Ricky! Getting the first down on the ground. Good blocks from everybody. Oh my goodness. Gotta take this offensive line out to dinner with how they've been playing these past 2 games. Drop it short. Drop it short. You've got him all day. Not for long, though, and he's just gonna get sacked. What are we doing here? And after a while, just try and run with it. Come on, Zane. Not your best play. Hit the running back. That works, too. Getting us closer. Dangerous throw, but he's got Pitt Matthews for the touchdown. He put the ball in the perfect spots, over the shoulder, and now he officially has that record. Good to see. 28 passing touchdowns on the year. He's keeping that game ball. A little zombie nation to get the crowd up and moving. All pixels and everything. Screen pass is very efficient for them. They get a big one, 14. Seems like they're a run-first football team. I'm going to try to adjust. Good route from him on the corner route, and they get a big 20 bomb. Handoff up the middle, and we adapted. Getting there for a TFL. I'm going to bet on them passing the ball here. And it worked! Strip sack! Kip Towers off the edge, knocking the ball out. They end up getting the ball back. What heck of a play. Pushing that tackle all the way back into the quarterback. They're going to line up for a long field goal. Or somewhat long. Average. It is up, and he gets it easily. 7-3. Oh my, what a dangerous ball, but even crazier catch from Pitt Matthews. Don't know why he decided to throw it there. Throwing into traffic again. I don't know what he's thinking. Honestly, that's just me drawing up a bad play, though. You got him on the slant. There you go. Izzy Franklin stiff-arming him off. That deserves a high five. I want to try and get this ball centered a little bit. No, or we'll just flip it to the other hash. On the post, he's got the tight end for a big-time gain. It was 3rd and very long, and we end up converting. I'm telling you, Zane Powers is a play-action legend. He keeps his eyes downfield. He sells the fake beautifully. Who's he going to find here? He's got all day to throw. Ends up checking it down to Izzy Franklin. Good decision. And they keep pressing us up here. I'm going to challenge you if that's the case. Yeah, no one beat their man. Ugh, it's tough to throw that out right away, but honestly the best decision on 3rd and short, because if we got sacked there, it might have pushed us out of field goal range, so honestly not the worst decision there, Zane. Kick is up, and he gets it. So we keep our lead at 7 points, 10-3. Tackle him. Strip it. Oh, no. He goes out of bounds. That could have been very dangerous.
Nice hit. Goku's got a lot of tackles on this game. Oh, somebody is very hurt. It looks like their quarterback, Riley Leonard, took a shot. That means he's still on the field. I don't know what's going on. Okay, maybe he's fine. Oh my God, we can't wrap up right now. Oh, he throws it out of bounds despite him having like 3 guys wide open. All right, we get bailed out. 3rd and 4. They are going to throw it. He was patient on that slant route, and they're going to convert. Uh-oh. This looks dangerous. Very close to the end zone. I'm going to start burning timeouts just so we can try and get the ball back if they score. Run up the middle, and we just ran right by him. Touchdown for Duke. They're about to tie up the game. 10-10. We got 1 minute and 1 timeout to work with. Oh no, dangerous ball immediately picked off. He breaks a tackle. They're past the 50-yard line now with 1 minute left. That backfired right away. That puts them in the driver's seat. What an incredible interception by that guy. All right, we're going to need some strong defensive stops here. He's launching it. He's got a guy. Oh my goodness, we had deep coverage too, but just my corner on that side did not go back far enough. All right, cover 6 got exposed. Don't like that. Watching the short stuff. He's trying to scramble, and he's going right into Kip Tower's hands. Using my last timeout to get a different personnel unit out here. You got Rex watching all the way back. They're going to run it up the middle. Can we slow him down a little bit? 3rd and goal. He's trying to run. Oh, and we sack him again. Kip Towers. So we know they're at least not getting another touchdown. He's got 3 sacks in the game. I just noticed that. Tying his career high. Kick is up, 0-0-0 on the clock, so they get another 3 points right before halftime, thanks to that interception. 13-10. This one's going to be a close one. We just got to battle back in the next half. Counting my lucky stars that I get the ball first here in the second half, because we need to make a comeback, even though it's just 3 points. I feel like this is going to be a close one all the rest of the way. And Ricky starts us off strong with a 10-yard rush. So he's already setting up that play-action play for us. Going to use that later on. Gonna keep hammering it. If we get pancakes like that and stiff arms from Ricky, we might just run the ball all the way down the field. Okay, now they're pressed up, so they're really overstepping. Beat him on the line. Skizzy Moon, the second half legend. I swear he gets 99% of his catches in the 3rd quarter and beyond. Look at that release. Smooth. No one's open, but he's gonna heave it in there anyway. Oh, good chance. I didn't even see Dilios in the back of the end zone. He's throwing it now. Oh, deflected away again. They're going to have to try and go for the tie with this field goal. Nice kick from Yuri in the Illini. Tie it up. Oh, I guess run left. He's going to throw it over the middle, and he's going to get a lot of yards here. 34. It's almost not worth it to try and guess run. Seems like they get the big-time plays because of that when that happens. They're throwing it more now. He's launching a deep 1v1, and we get snagged on. Oh my goodness, 2 plays, and it's already 1st and goal for him. That one we kind of just got exposed. Screen pass. Goku is right there. Oh, he gets blocked at the last second. I thought he had a chance at an interception. Oh, up the middle. Right before the end zone, Chris Jackson tackling him. Will they go for it? They're lining up for it. Interesting. I'm going to bank on them running it. We're committing to the middle. He's going to the outside. He doesn't pitch it, but he breaks the tackle for the touchdown. Dang it. Got him all the way to 4th, and they still get in. Yeah, that was a strong run from Riley Leonard. Oh, you chose the wrong man. It's all right. Jet got us close to a 1st down, but you could have hit like Skizzy or Izzy. I can't remember who was that far down, but he could have got a 1st down easily. Find him. Oh, great hands, Pitt. There you go. Way to find him. Skizzy breaking another tackle. We're taking a shot here on 1st down. There is a flag. We got Coronado Watson, and it's a touchdown. What is this flag going to be, though? It was offsides. Perfect. We're going to decline that right away because we get to tie up the game. Excellent throw from Zane. Got to take those shots every now and then. He's trying to take off, and he's got a lane. Whoa, what a stiff arm. Oh my goodness. Some ferocity from their quarterback. 4th quarter now, we're still tied up. Interesting game we got here. Somebody get there. Okay, 3rd and inches. We got a chance to slow him down again. Oh, was not expecting that run there. They got a 1st and goal. So run up the middle. We guessed right. And they're going to get in. Another touchdown from Duke. We got a battle here in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. I want that mayonnaise. 6 minutes of football left to play. Ooh, nice blocks on the edge. Jet getting up to the 29-yard line. Good read. Way to find Pitt on the out route. Ooh, I like this.
You got the tight end. Great read. Orson doesn't get a lot of receptions, but when he does get them, he makes something happen. All right, this is not something we do often, but let's go triple option. Oh, that's actually horrendous, but it gets us closer to the left hash, which is, I feel like, where we're extremely strong. Ooh, you got Izzy all day. What a strike. That's what a setup play can do for you. Beautiful release on the line. Underneath stuff is there. Oh, great catch from Pitts. Reaching back to grab that one. Great blocks. Ricky's following him well. 3rd and 4. All right, what can we do this close? We really do need a touchdown. He's throwing it now. Is that enough for the first? It's 4th and 1. Way to stick with the play. It wasn't obviously open anywhere. We are in a weird spot now. We do need to go for the first down. Okay, we're going to go goal line. Whew. It's a long yard here. We're going to hand it off to him on the fullback dive. Jet got just enough. I told you we don't have an actual fullback, so we put Jet there, and he ended up getting it. Okay, we're going to toss this one out there in goal line formation. See if our speed can get out there, and Johnny Crosby can make a block, actually. Yes, he can. The quarterback providing some value. Lead blocking for the touchdown. Still football left to play, though. 2 minutes left. Everybody's got their timeouts. We haven't been that great on defense this entire half. We really need somebody to get some kind of big play, an interception, a sack, something. Get us fired up. They're dropping back to throw it, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Ernie Voltron slamming down the quarterback, setting the tone. In a clutch moment, too, that kind of limits their options for plays, so they're going screen pass, and we're there to break it up. It's going to be 3rd and 16. We know they're going to have to throw for it. We're predicting pass. They're staying short. It's actually a weird screen pass. And that's definitely illegal touching. He didn't even get to the first down marker anyways. If we accept this, it makes them all the way back on their own 18. 100% send it back. It's 4th down anyways. He's going to be punting from his own 5-yard line. 1 minute, 37 seconds left. Extremely great stop from the defense. Now let's see if Jet McCarron can get a good return for us. Near the 50-yard line. Plenty of time to do whatever we want. All we need is a field goal to take the lead. But of course, don't want to make any mistakes here, because if we turn the ball over, it could be devastating. Gonna run it up the middle. And Ricky Thorne starting this one off beautifully. Now, they do have all 3 timeouts, though, so we can't just, like, immediately kick the field goal willy-nilly. But I don't know. The CPU doesn't make the best decisions in this game. Oh, and Ricky does, though. Oh, my goodness. That's one of the best runs he's had all year. And this is the one to really get us in field goal position. We are going to let that clock tick down because we are already in range for Yuri. Hand it off to him. Ricky doesn't get the best of runs here, but we will be able to tick the clock down. Field goal from this range is 43 yards. That is plenty of distance for me. But just in case, we're going to run it one more time just to try and get closer. He's got good blocks. Oh, yes, that's looking good. I'm going to call a timeout. 2 seconds left. 36 yards away. They're going to ice him. Can Yuri seal up a bowl game for us? Potentially a comeback win. I don't know if it's accurate enough. Ow, just kidding. It's right into the hands of Allstate. No sponsorship here. We just like game-winning field goals here in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Pour that mayonnaise all over me. Sweet victory. 8 wins in a row to cap off this season. Epic stuff from this team. I have fallen in love with a lot of these players. This game mode is so much fun. Trying to build a strategy, seeing what everybody does best. And we're just getting started here in year 1. We have high hopes to go all the way to the top. Kip Towers grabs player of the game. 3 sacks, a forced fumble. Epic performance here. Way to fight all the way to the end. 10th win on the season. Finishing our first year 10-3. That was a fun game there, and it was nice to get the win. Zane Powers continues to be awesome. 271 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Ricky was efficient today, too, averaging 5 yards per carry. And I love that we always spread the ball around. So many guys can get involved. Everyone adds value to the team in some form. This receiving room is awesome. And the defense, I mean, Kip Towers, what a way to finish off your career here at Illinois. Getting 3 sacks again, a forced fumble, grabbing player of the game. Ernie Voltron also got a sack in a big-time moment. After that Duke's Mayo Bowl win, Illinois fans are optimistic about next season, and they should be. Heck of a year. USC ended up winning the national championship. We did lose to them earlier on in the year. Caleb Williams almost 50 passing touchdowns. My goodness. And he still didn't win the Heisman. Yeah, we came somewhat close, 27-17 against them. I hope we get him again next year, because I want to take him out. The other team we lost to, Oregon, they finished number 9. We finished at number 13. We also lost to Nebraska, and actually pretty badly. They finished 5-7. That was absolutely our worst loss of the year.
here. But then we used that as motivation to finish out the rest of the season extremely strong. Skizzy Moon became a freshman All-American. Not surprising. He was incredible. Way better than I expected him to be right from the rip. He has extremely high potential. But now it's time to look ahead. We finished the year 10-3. Strong start to this series, to be totally honest with you. We really have that potential to go all the way if we just keep building onto this team. Good news and bad news for us. We're losing Rex Gordon, Kip Towers, and Izzy Franklin, but the good side of that is they all go in the first round here, or at least are projected to. Izzy Franklin, I could totally see why. Some of his catches were just incredibly ridiculous. One-handed snags over the top of people. He has 99 catching. His spec catch is only 86, but it felt like even higher than that. Kip Towers was extremely productive, especially down in the clutch moments. Rex Gordon, he had his moments on paper. He should be better than Kip Towers, but I just didn't see it. Either way, it's good enough to get him projected into the first round. Our left guard is actually going into the third. He played well enough. And then our left tackle is going in the fourth. Everybody else is just going to be graduating. We're going to be losing Yuri, so it was cool for him to go out with a walk-off kick there. Coronado Watson's going, so we're going to have to replace his production as well. And we actually do have a few guys transferring out due to playing time. But honestly, now that I look at these players, there's no one that I'm like going to be extremely sad about leaving. Maybe this offensive lineman who was 71 overall. Let's see if we can convince him to stay. Persuasion chance very low. We'll play more than 9 games. He's out of here. He's like, I have seen enough. Kenneth Watley is nothing to write home about. Neither is Arnold Little. So I'm fine with them transferring out. It is what it is. I mean, Rex Gordon, 98 overall. He had 16 tackles for loss, only 5 sacks. Needed more production out of him. I think in the final 2 games combined, Kip Towers had like 6 sacks alone, so definitely way more valuable in terms of the actual production. Izzy Franklin didn't really stuff the stat sheet as much, but man, he made those highlight reel plays. Same thing with Orson Rankus. Didn't get a lot of catches, but it was fun to see him break a few tackles after it a few times. Yuri only missed 1 kick this season. He was a legend. Checking out the draft results, it went just as predicted. I wonder how high everybody went. I wish it would tell me specifically, because it is cool to see all those guys go so high. We have quite a few players on the fence here in the offseason, so this is a tough decision for me. We don't have points to get everybody here. However, if we look at our team needs, we actually do need another receiver now that a guy's transferring out. We could move Johnny Crosby over. I'm not sure if he can catch, but he definitely has the height and speed for it. We have all the defensive ends required, all the defensive tackles as well. Al Spencer, he's 1,600 behind, and we're going against USC. Ralph Jones is 80 overall, so he's the highest overall available. He's incredibly talented. Al Spencer, I don't think we're going to be able to get anyway, so I might just ignore that. Daryl Garrison is also 80 overall. Everybody else is just like on the fence. Blake Adams is pretty solid, but I feel like I don't need to throw a zillion points at him. So our main options, Ralph Jones, the number 8 defensive end in the country. He looks to have an extremely high ceiling, and we need someone to be a stud at that position. On the other hand, we could get a center who would also have a high ceiling, not as high as Ralph Jones in my opinion. He's the number 4 center in the country. We do have a decent lead already, and the teams behind us are not that extremely talented. So I think what I'm going to do here is going to throw like a very, very high amount at Ralph Jones here. I need that talent at that position. So we're going to go 12,000, and the rest is going to Daryl Garrison. Everybody else, we're just kind of hoping for the best. All right. I'm hoping Peter Bailey just commits anyway. Chad Moore would be nice, but I don't think I have the points to really send it all of his way. So let's see what we get. Oh, we get Daryl Garrison, and we get Ralph Jones, and we get both the tight ends. This is like best case scenario for us. We got some big time playmakers, 280 overalls right here. And you know what that does? It shoots us into the top 10 classes in the country for recruiting. We had 15 3-stars, 5 4-stars, 1 5-star. We also got a 2-star, but who really cares about that? But look at this. We got the number 2 quarterback in the country, Jason Newsome. I'm excited to see what he can do. Ralph Jones was already way up there, and Daryl Garrison was our 5th best recruit too. That's also extra special because I put 3 points in the last 3 weeks into letter of intent, which gets us the extra recruiting points in the offseason and a chance to steal the prospect, which is cool to see that pay dividends right here. But now that I got basically everything that I need to do recruiting, I can move on over here to the other recruiting tree and really focus all in on this side. And as you can see, I just used that upgrade to now advance to the 2nd tier of this skill tree. Passing matchups appear in pre-play coach cam, or we get the setup artist. I think we really use the setup artist a lot, so maybe we'll just do this one. Bang. Now it's time for the most important decision
decisions to make in the entire offseason, the position changes. So I've already decided with Jason Newsome coming in, and he's kind of like our future high potential guy with 90 throw power, 85 throw accuracy. I haven't really had success with a scrambling quarterback in any scenario. Zane Powers has decent ability at that. He is our highest awareness player right now. So pretty much we have our top two guys. Johnny Crosby is out there. I don't really need a third quarterback at his middling value. So let's see what he can do at other positions. He would be a 79 overall running back, which would actually be pretty nice to see that play out. 72 wide receiver. What is his catching, just to be curious? 71. Actually, that's way better than I could have imagined. It said we were low on wide receivers anyways, so let's throw him over there. We have other guys we could potentially develop at running back, I think. Ricky Thorne and Jet McCarron, they were serviceable. Definitely that job is wide open if we find somebody. Andrew Sanders, totally locked in at fullback. Glad we got him committed. The number 3 fullback recruit in the country. At wide receiver, it's going to be Skizzy Moon of the future, of course. Pitt Matthews there to back him up. Dilius Luther is still hanging around, but we have a lot of young players coming in as well. Moulton Ellerby, hopefully get him more involved. Johnny Crosby finally getting some action here. Now that I actually look at it, do we really need this many wide receivers? What is Johnny Crosby's running ability? Elusiveness 84. He would be a very big running back. He is a young player. Do we gamble? I mean, 79 overall right there would bring in some fresh talent into the running back room. That would be intriguing to see. He's got some nice acceleration, similar to Jet McCarron, but not the top end speed. Break tackle is not there, but he has better elusiveness and ball carrier vision than Jet. And this is before the offseason bonuses. He's got the best hands of the bunch. Could run some trick plays with him. You know, I'm liking how the running back is sounding. That is not how I envisioned putting him, but I want to see what he can do. We'll let these young wide receivers get a chance over here. The only problem with all the young guys coming in is their catching is pretty low. So I don't think any of these guys are going to be getting opportunities right from the rip. They're going to need to be developed. Tight end, though, is going to be improved drastically. Johnny Bull, the number 6 tight end in the country, is going to fit in right away. 79 catching. He's also got the blocking ability and the break tackle ability on top of all of those. So I'm ecstatic to see what he can do. We got Harry Bolt to back him up, and then a couple of guys just to fill out the roster. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about Casey Wilkerson. All right, so he's got the speed, he's got the throw power, and the running ability. No, wait, this guy's going to be a running back. Why am I moving Johnny Crosby over there? Johnny Crosby's going right back to wide receiver. I know this is back end all over the place, but come on, Casey Wilkerson, he's a little bit smaller, 5'10", 176. He could play quarterback, but we got Jason Newsome, who's already just got a cannon of an arm. We've got the awareness with Zane Powers. Casey Wilkerson's going over to running back. He's going to be 80 overall from the rip. He also has the catching ability. Look at that, 80. He can do it all. He's going to get some snaps at wide receiver too. We did get Travis Taylor, who is a 3-star, and it looks like he plays defense. As you can see here, he's got the pursuit, decent tackling, man coverage, zone coverage, not the hit power. So he could play like a defensive back maybe with his 5'10", 210-pound stature. He'd be a 70 overall free safety, 67 corner. Just going to drop him at corner. Seems like that's where we need some extra depth. Defensive tackle room looks almost entirely new. A bunch of young guys that, honestly, I haven't seen much of it yet. They're all like 70 and below. We did get Jason Martin, a 3-star at the right end position, who looks decent. What I am really excited about, though, is these guys. Brian Parham and, of course, Ralph Jones, that extremely talented 4-star recruit we just got right there on signing day. So actually what we're going to do, move that guy over to right end and kick Jason Martin as a backup for the other side. I don't care if Ralph Jones has his 40 awareness. He's going to be playing, all right? 2 right tackle recruits. Now we've sorted out the positions where we want. Let's see what the training results give for the other positions that are already here, besides the incoming freshmen. Goku is now our highest overall player at 93. Let's check out his skills. 90 awareness, 90 tackle. That's good. He's still going to be playing to his same ability. Just a tackle machine. Getting somewhat better at zone coverage. That's good to see. Hit power 89. And he can still rush the passer. Zane Powers, I'm all locked in on the awareness, and that's what he did right here. 89 awareness. How much did he actually improve here? 5. My game is literally lagging looking at these stats. He went up 1 throw power, 4 accuracy, so he's actually got a pretty respectable arm here. He was extremely efficient at the end of last year. The awareness is so high, he's still got time to develop. Wow, Jet McCarron at +6 upgrade here. That is cool to see. 93 speed. Ricky Thorne is still quite slow, but he's got 89 awareness, 91 break tackle, so he's still a strong, powerful running back that we needed. He's got 90 ball carrier vision. Catching is still low for both of them, but that shouldn't be a problem now that we have the incoming freshman with 80 catching. Jet's vision still isn't there, or the elusiveness, but he is getting faster, and he's got decent break tackle ability for it. Is funny that they're just kind of like flip-flop. Like, Ricky is the smaller one, but he is the power back, and then Jet is the bigger one with the speed. Just not what I'm used to. Even though it says he's a power back, he definitely uses his speed most of the time. Skizzy Moon, our
already 95 catching. Wow, he's going to be a legend. Like, he just might be the best receiver in Illinois history. +5 there. He's a GOAT. Pitt Matthews already great. Dilios, Luther. So I can trust those guys with these catching numbers to produce. Or at least I hope so. Tight end, Harry Bolt. He's going to be like deep in the depth chart. Who cares? 74 left tackle, 74 left guard. So we got some nice depth here. Z Frost Haas up to 85. Rhett Sampson, who gave up a ton of sacks last season. He's up to 82. Mantis Mountain up to 75. Jazam's going to have to be our best defensive tackle at 79. He really didn't get much playing time last year, but he has 89 strength, so we'll see what he can do. Gibby Klein up to 86. Not much playing time last year, or at least not a lot of production. No Darren McDowell anymore, so Victor Riley's going to have to step in. He's 79 overall. Got Goku, 93. He's going to have to be the leader of the defense, of course. Taxi Turbo, 97 speed, 84 overall. Good numbers on paper, but there were times last year where he was looking rough. Chris Jackson, a lot of picks last year. Brian Strom, a lot of picks. Safeties are looking solid, 82, 83. Matt Morris was definitely the more productive of the two. Great in coverage, which is what I want to see from my safeties. And let's see, our kicker up to 84 kick power. He's going to be a freshman. Hopefully he can produce. And Among Us, 83 kick power. Definitely need more power from him. He was kind of bad last year. Every time we punted, it felt like it went nowhere. Interesting. So we finally get to see Jason's awareness. It's at 60, so that is higher than what Johnny Crosby had last season. He, without a doubt, has the strongest arm on the team at 90 throw power, 85 accuracy, which is one tick below Zane Powers. But Zane Powers has tremendously high awareness. He's still young as well, and he played well last season, so we know what he's capable of. I think I might try them both out, especially if we have like some tune-up games, but I want to hear your opinion in the comments below. Who do you trust the most? The obvious pick at Zane Powers with the awareness, or do you want to try and give the young guy who is 6'6", 210, let him get the reps so he can develop as soon as possible? And are you excited to see Casey Wilkerson go at it? His awareness is only at 60 as well, but I mean, they're going to be good. I feel like they just have to be. Carrying and ball carrier vision is the best on the team as a freshman. He's going to be getting some reps, that's for sure. But that is all I got for this inaugural episode. How did you like this style where I showed the entire season in one video? It seems to be quite a bit of work for us to do it this way, but if you like it this way more and it performs well, we'll keep on doing it. And let me know if you like the coach mode specifically as well, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. I might consider doing more with more teams and different challenges as well. Or if you prefer to see me actually moving the players around and doing it that way, I'm fine to go back to that as well. But anyways, this is what our schedule's looking like for next season. But if you made it all the way to the end, go ahead and give us a like. I know this is a very time-consuming video, but I really hope you did enjoy it. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. You're all legends in my book, and as for me, I am Drew Morris, Big Ol' Drewski, not the expert, and I'll see all you guys in my next video. Peace.